All right. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to episode number 84 of Geekery Abides. We are here in May, a few days after May 4th, huh?
May the fourth be with you.
5 days, I guess,
Yeah.
after. So, and we're quickly approaching real Star Wars Day here.
Oh my gosh,
So,
Tad.
uh, hey, when almost all the movies come out on the same fucking time,
Almost.
that's
Almost.
well, it depends on like the year and how it balances.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it's like that weekend, it's all the same weekend. Like that's Star Wars Day, and that's when the 50th anniversary is going to be next year. So,
I'm with George Lucas on this one. May the fourth be with you.
in fact, he took him forever to actually get it
Yeah.
right. Yeah, indeed. But yeah, let's go ahead and hit the intro, and we can get on started into the wizarding world. Huh?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Oh, cut it off. Aha.
He who is ashamed of his geekery has forgotten the face of Stan Lee.
You the proud, the geeky.
This is the podcast, Geekery Abides.
Hello and welcome to Geekery Abides, episode number 84. We are here in the lovely month of May, finally starting to get to AC weather, almost swimming pool
Yeah.
weather. And yeah, we're here to talk about Harry Potter for the main topic, so probably most of the episode too.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I don't think we
Especially since it's the last one too.
yeah, it's the last one. We have some other shenanigans to go along with this
Yes.
as well. So, yeah, let's jump on over and talk emails. First of all, if you want to email the show, you can email either Peter at geekeryabides.com or Tad, Tadd at geekeryabides.com. And yeah, that is the best way to reach out to the show. We produce every other episode. The odd ones are me, the even ones are Peter. So if you want to, like, if you had notes for Harry Potter, for instance,
Mhm.
Peter would have been the one to send your stuff to.
That's what John did. He emailed us again.
All right. Yeah, perfect. And then, yeah, that's the way to contact the show. And then if you want to, never mind, not if you want to anything. Next up is watching, reading, playing.
Yeah.
So,
I think I'll go first. I got a heavy watching section this time.
oh, yeah.
So I've been watching Daredevil Born Again.
I mean, I can never say heavy after my 50
That's true.
horror movies.
That's
I
true.
feel like I'm never going to be able to call anything heavy again. So,
So season finale of Daredevil Born Again, which
Boo. Boo.
yeah, that was. Whew. We'll talk about Daredevil. Don't you folks worry.
Yeah, it's not next episode, but the episode after.
Yeah.
Got some
Because the next episode is
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian and Grogu.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. And then Daredevil season 2.
So if anyone's upset that we're not, that there's a reason. We promise.
There is a reason, yes. Star Wars is going to usually take precedent.
Yeah.
Now, if it ever came down to Star Wars or MCU, like I guess that is this, but I mean,
I
it's also
I would rather do Daredevil at this point, honestly. But I haven't seen Mandalorian.
we haven't
and
seen the
Grogu,
movie yet,
so
exactly. So
maybe we'll call it. Well, it is your episode, so you get to decide. So
hearing a lot of good hype about it too. A
Yeah.
lot of people are saying it's pretty incredible. So
we'll see.
yeah.
But then last weekend I went on a. It happens every now and then. I went on a Batman animated movie spree. So I watched Batman and Mr. Freeze, Gotham Knight, Batman Hush, Assault on Arkham, Batman Bad Blood, and Batman Harley Quinn, all in about 26 hours. I have access to all those ones. I will not be talking about any of them because I think that's going to be a perfect thing for me to do in our short form content is give little reviews on each of these animated films. I think
Oh.
that'll be
Yeah.
a perfect thing for me to do.
No,
So keep an eye out for that.
that's
coming
fair.
soon.
Also, we both have September episodes to plug in still.
We do.
Probably gotta maybe commit to that before Memorial Day.
We
to
do.
Have that,
We do.
to have that button down. So yes, if you're looking at the actually, I don't think I've scheduled. I think my last scheduled one is October. Or I'm sorry, August. So I haven't scheduled out any further than that. But yeah,
Yeah.
right now we have the rest of the year solid except for September's 12th and 26th.
Yeah.
So
And then reading, I finished Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince full cast. I read Giant Size X-Men #1. My first X-Men comic in a long time.
Okay.
That was really interesting to see.
That was from the 70s?
That's that's where Scott just comes back in just completely fucked up and all the X-Men are gone. And then they have to go recruit other X-Men to go rescue them.
Yeah.
On an island that's alive.
Yeah, I got to go back and jump back into the Daredevil stuff.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I've done any comic reading.
Yeah. And then I'm also currently reading a Stephen King short story collection, novella collection called Just After Sunset. We talked about that on our other show with Stephen King. And then I'm still playing the hell out of 7 Days to Die. But last weekend, Tad and I jumped on and played some new Ready or Not.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Some SWAT.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I did not get knifed by a crack whore.
No, you did not. Not this time. You got shot once.
I got
right
gassed.
Right in the head.
I got gassed, too.
Yeah. You didn't die from the gassing.
You
You survived it.
Yeah, I guess I did.
We got shot though.
So yes, indeed. Pretty standard for that for that game. And we're old, so we're playing it on low difficulty.
Oh,
so
yeah. we're not pros.
yeah. It's all right. So on my side, watching pretty standard for the most part. Modern day.
Yeah.
Modern Family. Still watching through that. Daredevil, Born Again. I've been watching that, of course. The 3 movies I've watched. So I guess I'm one ahead of my normal, one per week goal, which I'm still actually hitting. So
hey, good job.
Getting into May, and I'm still holding that, maintaining that.
Nice.
So, Birth of Nation, the new one, not the old actual KKK movie, but the one from last decade. It's about the I just blanked on his name. It's the slave rebellion, pretty famous in the South. Is it Nat Taylor? Is that the right name?
No.
It was good. It was a decent movie. Definitely not. I thought it would be better, I guess. Like I thought it was like a very highly esteemed like Oscar type movie, and I don't think it was.
Turner's.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, you are right.
Yes,
yeah.
And then I also went with old Hato Potato to go see Hokum,
which I've been hearing nothing but good things about.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was quite fun, quite spooky.
Okay.
So I don't know if Hayden lost any sleep. And then I think I've told you this previously. I also decided I was kind of in the mood for some 90s action drama-ish and more drama, I guess, but I went and watched The General's Daughter. So that ended up being a way more depraved movie than I thought it was, too.
I've never seen it.
A lot of nudity, and like the General's daughter was sleeping around and into some stuff, and like I was just like, I don't know why, I just expected it to be a little bit more like something your dad would watch, and it just turned out to be a little bit more risque than I expected it to be, I guess. And then reading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, still in that. It's going kind of slow just because like not having a lot of time to listen to a lot, and I have some different things like podcasts and stuff that are interrupting me and stuff. So I am relishing it a little bit because honestly, like I don't know, I think that's probably it for now because after that we got some Stephen King stuff coming up. So that'll probably be it until a little bit later on in the year. So and then Ready or Not playing, as well as Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So still
replaying that.
Yeah, still playing through that. So yeah, I think I'm like 60-something % of the way through.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to read John's watching, reading, playing. Do it now. Finished Shrinking in the Pit and watching The Testaments, Handmaid's Tale sequel.
Oh, okay. I've never watched The Handmaid's Tale yet. And The Pit, I really need to fucking watch. Yeah. That is high on my list because everyone raves about it. I think they're about
loved ER, didn't you?
Yeah, 100%. And I think they're about to wrap the second season, so I think it's a perfect. Also, Maul, dude. Like, I just have not had time or bandwidth, but like now that it's like completely out, I could just go and binge it maybe next weekend. Yeah. So yeah.
He was reading Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, and then playing Star Fox 64 and F-Zero 64.
I need to read that too. That movie was good.
Was it?
And I love the Martian book. Like that was an incredible read. Have you ever read it?
Yes. Really good.
Yeah, really good stuff. What was the playing? Say that again.
Star Fox. Star Fox. Where'd it go?
64.
Star Fox 64 and F-Zero 64.
Okay.
So I hope John has seen that they are remaking Star Fox.
I believe they did I believe Star Fox, that was either the expansion thing for N64 or it was the Rumble Pack. There was a big like thing with that because there was like a thing you could actually open up the N64 and put a thing in. It gave you more memory.
Yeah,
it was like an upgrade to the system. And Star Fox either required that or was the first thing for the Rumble Pack. There's something very distinctive about Star Fox because it was a Nintendo game. It was literally something that slapped into the back of your controller, and that was the very first Rumble anything ever for a controller. That was the innovation
for the N64.
For N64, yeah, because the controller had like a slot in the back of it.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, John's in the chat. It came with the Rumble Pack. Yeah, so the
Rumble Pack.
So that
okay.
was it. So Star Fox, that's a pretty cool little bit of trivia for you. Is that's the first game to launch us into this realm of vibrating controllers.
Donkey Kong came with the memory expansion pack. So it was Donkey Kong that had the expansion pack.
That is weird. I never would expect Donkey Kong to be one that actually needed more fucking memory.
All right.
Yeah.
My wife is in the chat, says watching Daredevil, Shrinking, Letterkenny, Simpsons, reading Firestarter, and playing 7 Days.
Shrinking is the Apple show
Yes.
with Harrison Ford.
And
right?
that's what John was also watching as well.
Oh,
Harrison
that's right.
Ford, yeah.
I think I misread, like when you read that, I think I misheard it because there's also that one now with the person with the
It
tiny.
said, finished Shrinking. So that may have.
But no, there's a
Yeah.
new show now with like someone that has like a tiny wife or something.
Oh, yeah. He accidentally shrinks her.
So
Yeah.
I was like thinking Shrinking that. No, Shrinking is the fucking Harrison Ford one. So I need to watch that too. I've been hearing nothing but good things about it. So, and honest to God, man, I don't think there's a better streamer out there than Apple.
The miniature wife.
When it comes to like just pure content, like the
Yeah.
quality of their content. I don't know if I've heard of anything that Apple's done that's been actually poor. I feel like they've done a good job of everything they put out is fucking incredible.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. And so far for me, everything I've watched has been fucking incredible.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they've done a really good job of actually picking their stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's it for watching, reading, playing.
Yeah, I think that's it. So let's.
And Simpsons. That's where are you at on the Simpsons, Lydia?
Oh, we're doing the. We do the.
Oh,
Disney
the-
Plus streaming.
The
So-
scrambler.
Yeah, we threw it on. It's actually like it's a channel like TV.
Oh, okay.
So like it actually plays like
Yeah,
through the credits and everything.
streamers
like
are doing that
so,
now, where they're doing, or streaming services are doing that now, where
Yeah.
they're actually having like channels.
I noticed that. I just wanted to throw this out there for you that HBO Max is now doing it as well for their different things. They had I think they had a Game of Thrones one. So you just randomly throw on a random Game of Thrones episode, and then Disney Plus they have like the news. One of the news is ABC News is with it. But then they also did a Disney collection, like classic collections. Lion King was playing earlier
Yeah.
when I turned on The Simpsons. But yeah, we watched 2 or 3 episodes today. There's the one where it's Jedediah Springfield's dark secret that he's actually
Yeah.
a pirate, and Lisa discovers it, the Silver Tongue.
Yeah.
There's that one.
Yeah.
Marge tries to get into the country club one.
Yeah.
With the one suit that she
Yeah.
has.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good episodes. Great stuff. Now I will say, I don't know, I didn't actually push you back on it, but like I sent you guys something on Instagram and you thumbs down it where the genie's a scumbag.
It's 100% wrong.
It's right.
No, it's not.
The wish was make me a prince, not make me a fucking,
Dude,
make me look like a
no,
prince. No,
no.
he has the ability. He could have
Yeah.
turned him into actual royalty to where it wasn't a matter of tell her the truth. It wasn't a matter of, whatever. Like, no. He should have become a fucking prince where it's like, you are part of a royal family now. That's how genies work.
It would have ruined Aladdin's life.
I don't
Because
know.
what does Jasmine reject wholeheartedly
Oh, I don't
from
remember
the start?
I don't remember the movie
Okay,
enough to
okay.
like. All I'm
you can't argue this.
Oh,
Then,
I
because
can.
I hate to break it to you. At the end of the fucking movie, guess what? Aladdin's a fucking prince. Because he fucking marries Jasmine, and he's a prince at the end of the movie. So it doesn't matter. The genie fulfilled that wish. You can't say that he didn't. When he is at the end of the movie, he's a goddamn prince.
No, we're not playing lawyer games here.
No, yes, we are. That's exactly what they're doing.
No,
That's exactly what the guy was doing.
Not how genies work.
100%. That's what he was doing.
It's not how genies
That's
work.
exactly how genies work. When there's all the times where they twist things.
No,
and
that's
they do
monkey's
things
paw.
like that.
Well, there's some of the genies.
Yes,
yeah, but
exactly.
Most genies, they just give you what you want.
They just give you what you want. He did get what he wants. He got both of his wishes. And also, he wouldn't have got a third wish if it wasn't for the fucking genie. So that's slander about he wasn't in the right capacity to grant that. Fucking stupid.
Nonsense.
This is stupid.
If I say make me a prince, I'm not saying dress me up.
He
I'm saying-
did make him a prince. He did what actually had to be done for him to be made a legitimate prince. Otherwise, how would you make him a prince? Make up a country and insert a country randomly, and then all of a sudden he's the only person that lives there and everything like that? No, what he did
Yes.
is he showed him the true way into Jasmine's heart is being himself, tell her the truth and everything, which is what made Jasmine fall in love with him in the first place, marry her, prince.
Yeah.
The genie knew what the right thing to do was.
Nah.
And he ends up a prince, granted that wish.
Nah.
Show me a wish that wasn't granted.
It's just like, hey, make me rich. All right, go work for the next 60 years and put stuff into your retirement. You'll be rich by the time you retire.
You're rich then.
Well, then it's not.
Wish granted.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Scumbag
no,
genie.
no, that's bullshit.
I need to get AI to put that scumbag. What was that old meme? I actually haven't seen that one in years now. That scumbag dude with like the hat on in like the doorway, and it was always just like, you know, like my friend did this something to me, and it was just like this scumbag dude. I just need to get that
scumbag Steve.
Yeah, I need to get AI to put the hat on Genie. All right, but tangent aside,
that was asinine.
Oh, it's the truth, sir. All right, main topic is or wait, I haven't changed the slide yet. There we go. There we go. So main topic:
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Speaking of scumbags, Tad's got some predictions. I wrote them down.
That's true. I also feel a little bit annoyed because there was one that I was like second guessing myself a smidge, but I didn't throw it out, I don't think, to you or my barber, and it ended up being right. So I was kind of pissed.
Go on.
So here was where the second guessing came. So I'm like, there's going to be the unexpected hero, and I'm like, it's either going to be Weasley or Neville.
Okay.
Because like Weasley is generally kind of a dipshit. Yeah, like not as bad as Neville, but it's like he's going to be the one that comes in clutch, and it's like it's not going to be like, and like from his perspective, I think it'd be a thing where it'd be a knowledge thing where like Hermione can't think of something and he's the one that comes in clutch for it. So that would have been that, but it's like, or like Neville, they're going to have to pay it off because it's like, name me something older in storytelling than like the underdog that pulls through in some way.
Yeah.
Like David versus Goliath, for fuck's sake.
Exactly.
We're talking couple thousand-year-old story. Like,
it's one of the oldest stories.
So it's just like spotting that. But again, I couldn't figure out which of the two it would be because I'm like, you wouldn't expect him. Like you'd expect Harry or Hermione to be like the one to solve something. And I'm like, so if it turns out to be him, it'd be like that moment for him. I'm like, or Neville would be the ultimate like pay off this fucking dipwad that's been a dumbass the whole, you know. And they showed him being a little bit of a badass in the last movie. But either way, I couldn't pick between the two, and I didn't want to just shotgun it, so I just held it to myself. And as the movie came out, I was just like, God damn it!
It was both of them.
Why didn't I say something?
It was both of them.
Was it? I don't remember.
Yeah. So it's a big point, and I think the movie doesn't do it justice. The book definitely covers it a little bit better. The sword is one of the very few items that can destroy a Horcrux. Well, the only reason the sword is able to destroy Horcruxes is because goblin-made swords imbibe what makes it stronger. So basilisk venom got onto the sword absorbs it. Now it basically it's like a poison sword kind of thing. That's why it's able to destroy Horcruxes, because basilisk venom can destroy Horcruxes. So Ron is the one that solves it because the goblin steals the sword from them in the vault. Sword for the goblet.
Yeah.
Okay. So now they have the goblet. Great. Can't destroy it. We don't have anything to destroy it with. When they get back to Hogwarts, Ron is the one that has the idea. Oh, let's go down to the Chamber of Secret and get some basilisk venom. There's a dead basilisk down there.
Oh,
that was entirely Ron. So the basilisk venom destroys the goblet and the diadem.
So you're saying is I double lost then.
You double
lost.
lost.
I should have just said it.
You should have said it. Both of them came in clutch. And there's actually a scene with Ron where he talks to Hermione. He's like, yeah, I remember you said that last year. And she's like,
oh, I do remember
and
that.
she's like,
yeah.
Oh my God, he listens to me, you know, kind of thing.
Okay.
It was like that kind of like that moment where it's just like, oh my God, I got through to him.
It's one of those things where you just second guess yourself and then you end up regretting it. So yeah, but I still threw some other ones out there. But yeah, that was one that made me mad when I was watching it the other night. It's just like, God damn it, I should have said that. I should have thrown that out there.
I am going to have to Harry Potter your thing here because the way Tad writes some of this stuff. When he's texting me, I'll just give you one example. I still think Alan Rickman is a good guy.
I mean, who doesn't know what I'm talking about there?
So Tad still thinks that Severus Snape is a good guy. These all came. He literally texted me right before he started watching the movie the other day. Thursday, right? Is when you watched it.
Yes,
Thursday night.
Yes,
Thursday night because you were very busy yesterday. You're busy boy over here.
I didn't know I'd be that busy, but
Yeah.
I there was part of me I had some energy and stuff, so I decided to watch it on Thursday night. Yeah.
Thank God he did, because he was busy Friday buying a new car. So
yes, indeed.
Congratulations on that, by the way. It's a great car.
Yeah.
So Tad still thinks that Severus Snape is going to be a good guy. Then he also believes that Draco Malfoy is going to redeem himself and overcome the sins of the father, Lucius. Okay, so that's good. not even a challenge, but he thinks that Ron ends up with Hermione.
Yeah,
But also he thinks that Harry Potter will probably end up with Ginny as well. It seems obvious as well as how he put it. So,
after the last movie with the
Both of
kiss
them,
and stuff.
yeah.
But I think I predicted that even earlier movies where
You
it's
did.
like, yeah, maybe there's a sister there.
you did. And I have your old predictions and questions still that
Okay.
we're going to go over as well. And of course, good will triumph over evil. This is too much of a classic storytelling for a darker ending, as much as I would love that.
Yeah,
You
you're not
want to expand on that one a little bit?
you're not gonna like kill the kid and like the what's his name fucking survives. Like that's just
Voldemort.
you're not gonna have some like dark or ambiguous ending. Like this is too classic storytelling in
Yeah.
the sense of I feel like even Rowling is like going for that, like that sense of like the classic hero's journey and like that has to end happily ever after.
Yeah.
So there, I don't
So
know.
called
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
There is some
that-
sorrow.
that's
There's some loss.
Yeah, no,
but-
100%. And yeah, there's got to be loss in like final chapters for sure. But there was definitely a thing where it's just like they're not going to, and I don't even take a lot of credit for that because it's just a matter of like knowing the type of story you're in.
Yeah.
And it's like the type of story this is like it's got to have a happy ending.
Right.
So
Exactly.
and again, yeah, not without some bitterness. That of course, like
Absolutely.
a final chapter is not a final chapter if there's not some loss. Otherwise, the battle doesn't feel
What's the
worth
point?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also two more. Also, that's if Severus Snape survives, he will become the head of the school.
Which, in a weird way, I got part of that right, but in the wrong order.
Yeah.
Did they say that in the last movie?
Yeah, he actually became head of the school last.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything about the school the last movie. I felt like it was
It was
completely
on the
not even-
radio. When Ron was
Oh.
like obsessed with the radio and tuned into the news at one point, it says Severus Snape has been named headmaster of Hogwarts.
Yeah, I think that slipped by me.
Literally nothing else about Hogwarts except for the train. That is the only other parts about Hogwarts in the entire part one, which is one of
Yeah.
the reasons why some people don't like it.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird. I liked it when we as we watched it for sure, but it was definitely a very strange thing because like that is basically the fucking setting for every movie. So it's like having a Star Trek episode where the Enterprise has no part. You don't even see the ship once in the entire
Nope.
episode. It's like what?
They're on vacation in Hawaii the entire episode. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, not even like an opening establishing shot of like the Enterprise, and it's like, oh, the rest of the time we're like, no, it's just so it felt weird, but I actually enjoyed it because it like again, sometimes I like those curveballs where it's
Yeah.
just like, oh shit, we're not dealing with the school at all.
Yeah, and
So-
when you look at it from the novel perspective, it is only part because obviously this is
100%.
part
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
novel.
Yeah, no,
So-
yeah, and I know
Yeah.
from this perspective, I'm only talking about the movies
Exactly.
for sure. So yeah,
And then Tad's last one is that Dolores Umbridge dies. Unfortunately, that is not true. She's not in the movie.
which
Sadly.
I don't know what's worse. Her, or, you know, is it which would be better? Her being in the movie and then dying, or her just not being in the movie at all, where you don't have to be exposed to her at all?
Which is worse?
Or which would you prefer?
I mean, I prefer it this way. I don't have to look at her. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Exactly, because even if she dies, you still have to look at her. Maybe
Exactly.
and they may even have to like have her earn
Yeah.
the death. So you might have to have extended scenes with
Mhm.
her. I
Mhm.
will also say it surprised me that this is the shortest movie. I don't know why,
was.
because I think you kind of mentioned that you weren't sure if this was like because this was right in the era of exploiting part one, part twos
Yes.
for nothing more than just getting more ticket
Yes.
sales. And you said you were kind of mixed on if that was the thing or not. So I was like honestly wondering though, as I'm like, if there's a lot of content though, maybe they like both these movies are like 2.5, 3 hours long.
Yeah.
So the first one was only 2.25, and then this one's like barely over 2. So kind of surprising.
Yep.
So
Yeah. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes is all. That's
yeah,
it.
shortest one of the series. I
is.
looked it up just
Yeah.
to see. I was like, how long is this one? Because like when I was trying to plan it, because I'm like, okay, it was just a work day, just worked 11 hours. Do I really want to, do I have the gumption for this? So I looked up the time. I was like, oh, shortest one in the series. Fuck
Yep.
yeah, I can do this.
So let's go, before we dive into it really heavily, I want to go to your questions and predictions. Just get those up front.
Yeah.
Why did they make Harry go back to the Dursleys? Did you get that answered for you?
I mean, kind of, but nah, I don't know. Just let
Okay.
him live at the school.
Basically, it comes down to is that
Let
when-
him live with the gamekeeper.
Hagrid.
Just let him live out there. Why not?
Basically, it comes down to is that Harry is basically invulnerable while he's at the Dursleys and underage. His mother dying for him transfers a protection.
Oh,
to
I guess
him.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, it's not exactly explained well in the movies, and I could not remember if the later movies really went into it. It did not. Basically, Harry goes back because Aunt Petunia is his mother's sister, and as a family member who, when his mother sacrificed herself, completely defenseless to stand in front of Voldemort to defend him, there's an ancient magic that is passed to Harry that's protection from Voldemort. Voldemort cannot touch Harry while he's at the Dursleys.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they really should have been more overt about
Yes.
that.
If he moves out and lives and like I'm never coming back, the spell breaks. So it always had to be a thing where he had to go back at least for a little bit every summer, because I think the shortest he ever spends at the Dursleys is 2 weeks. So he has to go back every summer. And I was waiting to make sure that if that was explained or not. So
Okay.
I wanted to give you that answer.
Still,
Yes.
I don't know if it's worth it.
Hey, they're not in this movie at all.
I know. Still don't know if it's worth it,
So.
though, to expose the. I mean, I think I'd rather face Voldemort than them. So.
Oh, well, they wouldn't have a problem with you. They'd be perfectly pleasant to you. You're a muggle. So,
Yeah, probably.
And not Harry. So,
Yeah.
then your other one doesn't think Snape is bad even after killing Dumbledore.
Yeah, there was too much to be laid out. Too many breadcrumbs to not follow that one. So, yeah.
I mean, obviously, it turned out to be true.
Yeah. And again,
Double triple agent. I don't
Yeah.
know what you want to. Double agent? Is he just a double agent?
or is it triple?
He turned
Double
good,
is double is if you're like
went back, and then was still good. So triple?
yeah, where it's like you're good acting to be bad, and the bad wants you to act to be good, so that'd be triple.
Yeah, so it's triple agent. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I after even because again they tried too hard in the first movie, and it's like they're not gonna do this fake out in the first movie and then actually be able to pay you off where he's actually a bad guy. But then you had that conversation that we're not really privy to in the earlier movie, where it's just like he's obviously not happy about what's being asked of him. So
Yeah.
like that's just too much of a wait. What was that? To not be like that's the point you're gonna come back to where it's like, oh, it's not a he's not a villain or whatever. So yeah. Plus Alan Rickman, he's a beloved treasure.
Villain. Vile.
Never a villain. So
And evil.
he's an entrepreneur in Die Hard.
What did you think about that? How that was done? And the reason for Snape? Because it's never explained until this one. Why was he being the double agent?
Wait, they didn't?
No. You didn't know that until this one. Always. It's one of the most quoted
I
things.
thought-
It's on bumper stickers and everything.
I thought
People have gotten it tattooed on them.
I
That's
thought they
their
already,
like,
I thought they alluded to the fact that he had a crush on her and stuff.
yeah, they alluded to it, but she marries James, so that would be it, right? Like the fact that he's there holding her after she died and everything like that just kind of shows you.
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah, like
none of
added
that. None
element.
of that's revealed, and then the fact that he turned before she died and went to Dumbledore trying to protect the Potters, all three of them, and everything, and then to find out that he was too late.
Yeah.
Did you like how that was done? Or?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I think it was good, and I think Alan Rickman killed it. I think he
Yeah.
did a great job in the role too, acting it out. So
Okay.
yeah, I thought yeah, good stuff.
And then what'd you think about Voldemort? So there's the whole thing with like the Elder Wand, who's the
Which
true
he took
master
it
of
from the kid, right? In that scene in the last one, or when the kid took the wand, there's a whole like daisy chain of like who took it. Which,
yeah, who is the Elder Wand's owner is the big question in this.
yeah.
Because it comes down to
But he comes in and he takes it from
Draco.
Malfoy
Yeah.
pretty quickly, and that's to
he
protect
takes it,
him, right?
He takes it from
so
him.
now people think it's tied to him. In a way, wouldn't he be protecting?
So basically, what it comes down to, and I think Harry does say this in the movie. It's better explained in the book a little bit. Is that Voldemort's way of thinking is that the Elder Wand is Dumbledore's. Therefore, Snape killed Dumbledore. Snape is the master of the Elder Wand. Even though Voldemort breaks into, at the end of the last movie, breaks into Dumbledore's crypt and takes his wand, Snape is the true master of it because he's the one that killed Dumbledore. However, since Snape never killed Dumbledore out of malice, it was mercy. And since Dumbledore had already been disarmed by Draco Malfoy, the Elder Wand actually passed to Draco Malfoy. So Draco's the true master. And since Snape never never murdered Dumbledore, it was mercy and everything like that. It was pre-planned. Dumbledore was going to die anyway. It's putting someone out of their misery kind of thing.
Okay.
But since Draco disarmed Dumbledore before Snape got to the roof, Snape didn't know that Draco had become the Elder Wand master. So when Harry disarmed Draco, physically took his wand from him, the Elder Wand passed to Harry then.
Okay, so I missed it because I thought that he knew and he took it from the kid quickly to basically like, so if anyone comes, they think it's me and not him, to like protect him from being like the target.
No one knew that Draco lost his wand. That was the thing, is like, even in like the book, like Harry's explaining this to Voldemort in like a there's like a last speech showdown in the book versus just fighting. And Harry's explaining it to Voldemort, and he's like, Draco's actually the master of the Elder Wand. And he's like, no matter. After I kill you, I'll deal with him. And Harry's like, you're too late. I already got there. I disarmed him weeks ago, which means, and he twitches the wand, I'm the master of the Elder Wand. So it's like, so at the end, when you look at it, Harry has all 3 of the Deathly Hallows. Because the cloak is the one from the story. Then he has the pebble that lets him see the dead. We see that. And then he has the Elder Wand. So he's the master of the Hallows.
Yeah.
So that's kind of weird way of putting it, because like the movies don't really go into like the cloak being like one of a kind. There's other invisibility cloaks, but in this instance with Harry, his is truly the cloak of deaths, which is why the charm never wears off. It lasts forever. It's impenetrable to spells. So in the book, they try to like pull his cloak off. They know he's there. They're like, Accio cloak. Oh, you're not under it? Okay. No, just because it's Death's cloak, it's not going to be affected by spells. So,
yeah.
Next one you had is Ron will lose some family members after the 7th movie. Doesn't think the Weasleys will die. Thinks it will be a main character if someone dies, but there will be deaths, counting Snape because he is a good guy. How was your thought? Obviously, Snape did die.
Yeah.
But Fred Weasley, Ron's brother, did die.
I did miss which one it was. I was like,
It was
there's,
Fred.
So there's a dead ginger there. I'm like, so I get like
Yeah.
the emotion there, but it's
Yep.
like I can't keep him straight.
But then also on top of that, Harry loses the last of the 4 friends: James, Sirius, Peter Pettigrew, and Remus Lupin passes in this one. He dies as well as his wife Tonks, leaving their baby an orphan. So you lose that as well. There's some gut punches there at the Battle of Hogwarts. There is some
yeah.
heavy losses.
Yeah, I definitely was worried about old Warwick Davis there.
Right? Like,
Yeah, it's like-
he was like running from that troll. You're like, oh shit, no!
It's
We're
like-
gonna squish him.
It's like, run, Wicket, run! You avoided the ATST. You can avoid this too.
Exactly. You did have a note, a prediction that you were worried about Neville. So things were looking bad there for a minute with him.
Yeah.
On the bridge and everything,
Yeah.
and then also going 1-on-1 with Voldemort. Not advised for your health.
No.
Let's be perfectly honest there, Neville. Not the brightest guy.
Yeah.
One that did not come true. Gary will be back as a Force ghost. He's not dead. Think Gary Oldman is in the mirror.
I'll take partial credit though, because we do
He did
see
come
him.
back as the little specter with the stone and everything like that. So technically speaking,
I knew Gary had to return because Gary is.
it's Gary.
Yeah, he's
Right.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? He could have been
Yeah.
playing any number of things these last few movies.
And then this is an ongoing one since like book 4 or 5, I think, for you. And then you did put it in your text to me, is that you think that Draco Malfoy is going to be redeemed. I wanted to talk to you about that. Do you feel that he actually did get redeemed?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Seemed like they was, and it seemed like it wasn't. So it's kind
They,
of a weird.
They have like the whole standoff where it's like, if anyone wants to come over to this side, come now. And then Draco's father's like, Draco, get your ass
Yeah.
over here.
But it felt a lot more like he was very apprehensive.
Yeah.
Like he didn't want to. I feel like it was more like that's listening as a child more so than like him actually like dedicating.
Right.
Like dedicating himself.
But
if
then
that makes
also,
sense.
like, the second, like, 10 seconds after he comes back, Harry comes back to life. Everyone's like, holy shit, Harry's alive. And all the Death Eaters are like, deuces, I'm out. And the Malfoys literally just turn and just walk away.
Yeah.
So they can say that they didn't fight, but also at the same time, I mean, you were part of that army, but how do you...
Like the first time, though.
Yeah.
I mean, for the dad, right? He was tied to Voldemort
from
the first time.
one, yeah. And then he also broke into the ministry. So you got to imagine that Lucius ended up going back to Azkaban and serving another long sentence. But obviously Draco, free at the end. He's there in the flash forward.
Yeah.
So with his son.
Yeah.
Son's name is Scorpio, by the way.
That's a good name.
You like that name?
Oh yeah, Hank
Scorp-
Scorpio, dude.
Scorpio Malfoy, right?
Yeah, that's a good name.
Yeah.
It's a good name. Yeah, so yeah, I think with that one it felt definitely strange, but like I said, like I don't feel like he was like willingly choosing. I feel like it was more of like a
Right.
kid listens to the parents type thing.
Yeah.
So it's like being an obedient child versus like I don't know if he was like dedicating himself. Yeah, so I don't know. I think they definitely did enough there to like separate. Maybe not as overt as I expected,
right.
but yeah.
Definitely
know.
didn't like choose the good side, like kind of thing. Like no, Dad, I'm standing and I'm fighting.
Yeah.
like I'm on this side.
Which actually is what I expected, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit of a bummer that like don't listen to your parents. For one,
Right.
you're a teenager.
This
Teenagers
is
don't
where
listen.
this is where you be your own man and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
Especially since he is actually an adult in the Wizarding world. They come of age at 17, so he was actually an adult there for that. So it's like,
Yeah.
real fast, I want to hop in and do John's email before we dive headlong into everything, because there's some deep topics we're going to talk about with this one, including one of my hot takes that a lot of people disagree with.
Okay.
He says,
I don't know if I'm ingrained enough to like fight back on hot takes though.
I think
so.
I think you'll have an opinion about this one though, because it's pretty blatantly obvious to me, but a lot of people feel differently.
Okay.
So his Harry Potter stuff, while I didn't necessarily like part 1, part 2 is great. Parts I love: McGonagall versus Snape. How dare you stand where he stood? And then McGonagall steps in front of Harry. What'd you think about that?
Oh yeah, it was great.
Seeing Maggie Smith go toe to toe with Alan Rickman, that's a hell of a fight right there.
No, 100%. It was cool to see her kind of step up because I feel like she largely was like not doing a lot previous. So not that I expect her to, right? Like,
Right.
But to see her finally kind of step in and do what she did there, that was good stuff.
It's a very interesting thing to think about, is that from books 5 to 7, McGonagall goes from being under the thumb of Umbridge, because Dumbledore has been ousted from the school. In the next year, Dumbledore is murdered by Snape. She knows this. She's a member of the Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
She knows what Harry told him. He told her flat out, because she becomes headmistress for a while as deputy headmistress, the assistant principal kind of thing.
Yeah.
She becomes in charge, only to be replaced by Snape in book 7 in the next year. And then she has to decide to stay there to help the students and protect the students and everything like that.
Yeah.
So when you look at that 3-year stretch for McGonagall, that's some dark time for her as a teacher and a professor and
Yeah.
the headmistress of the school and everything, only to have it taken away. So it's just like, and then she has to fight Snape, who she thought was an ally and a friend.
Yeah.
And everything. So
Yeah. Now, there was definitely some good fights and stuff for sure. And I will say, Maggie Smith's been looked like an old lady for 100 years, I think, but
Yeah.
she definitely looked way older here than
And
I
you
think
have
I've
to-
ever seen her before.
you have to remember, while filming this one, because they filmed this one and the other part 7 back to back, they filmed it together and then decided to split it. She was actually battling cancer here.
Yeah, she looked way older than I've ever
Yeah.
seen her. So, and I know,
Props to her for being there.
Yeah.
and just absolute badass.
yeah,
The other parts that he loved is Molly versus Bellatrix Lestrange. So Molly Weasley, the mom.
yeah, that was a good scene.
Not my daughter, you bitch.
Yeah.
Straight out of the book.
Oh, really?
A straight quote from the book.
I wondered.
dude.
I'm like, maybe that's in the book, maybe not. I'm like, that's a good line for
It
sure.
is-
But
it
I'm like,
is 100% a J.K. Rowling line.
okay,
100%. You like that fight?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was good stuff.
Hella good fight. And then he likes Snape's memories. We kind of talked to that a little bit about that.
Yeah,
You liked that, seeing like all the stuff with Lily and Petunia and everything like that.
yeah,
Really, really insightful too. And then he said, and the whole Battle of Hogwarts. Just everything about the Battle of Hogwarts.
yeah, yeah. It definitely seems strange to me the video game doesn't cover this stuff.
The video game?
Yeah, because I feel like some of this stuff felt like it'd be pretty fun to play
Oh, yeah.
as a game.
It's a prequel. It's set like, I think it's set in like the 1940s or 50s when the Hogwarts Legacy comes out, if I remember right.
Yeah.
But did you have a favorite part of the battle? I'll ask that now while we're talking about it.
I mean, the force field thing is pretty cool.
Over the school.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
cool. That was fun. The
Oh Jesus, I was wrong. Hogwarts Legacy takes place in the 1890s.
oh,
Jesus Christ.
that's vampire era.
yeah.
I really liked like the stone creature things,
The armor.
whatever
The
it
suit-
was. The
They're supposed to be suits of armor, is what they were in the book, but they kind of made them stone,
yeah,
which was really kind of cool. But still, they're like statues. Come to
yeah,
life.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that spell that when McGonagall does that, and I've always wanted to cast that spell,
Yeah.
and Molly Weasley's like,
Yeah, her
that's cool, bro.
yeah, her being like a schoolgirl
Yeah.
that looks 175.
Her little speech there was really cool. Protect us in the school, and I'm just like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, no, that was really cool
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, the dark hordes on the periphery too. So
Nope. Dementors flying around and everything.
giant spiders running around. That
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah, giants
Hey,
too.
Gucci, 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 Gucci.
Yeah.
Go and pet it right under its mandible.
It would like that from you,
Yeah.
and then it would eat your arm.
Then I'd ride it.
Yeah, into battle.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
Last
I'd ride it over to your guys' place. I think your wife might like.
she would
to see
not like the giant spider. And actually be able to look into our second story window. Like, you know.
it. Well, yeah, because it could just crawl down the wall.
Yeah, it would. It crawls down the wall and it's just over the window.
She's like, what? There's usually sun coming through that window.
Looks outside and just spider.
Just a 300-pound spider thorax.
Last one that he liked was Neville killing Nagini was such a good scene. That's the snake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Saving Ron and Hermione's ass, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Those two kind of worthless there. I was like, oh well, we're dead.
And then this is going to be one of the things that we talk about. The only part I don't like in the movie and the book is the flash forward at the end. I really dislike the name Albus Severus Potter.
Yeah, that flash forward threw me off quite a bit. Actually, I was just like, that just isn't something you normally see in stories like this. Like, I get how it's functioning,
Yeah.
like in the sense of like showing you, it's kind of a way to show you happily ever after, or whatever. But
My wife responded to you.
oh,
She says "ew" in the chat.
but yeah,
Oh, yeah, the flash forward, 19 years.
yeah, it's just, I will say, I think it's a Star Wars reference,
Absolutely.
right? It has to be 19
Absolutely.
years. That's such an oddly specific time. So,
There's a lot of references to Star Wars in this. A lot of people.
in 19 years, I'm like, it could have been 18, it could have been 17,
Nope.
could have been 20, but to be 19, I'm like, that's the exact age Luke Skywalker is.
Yep.
Like, that's
Yeah.
come on, which is cool. I actually very much appreciate that. I will also say the God, there was another reference. We just talked about it earlier. Another thing that felt Star Warsy. Oh, no, it wasn't even. We mentioned it earlier. But I thought of it though. Is the wizard or the wand picks the wizard.
Yeah.
The Kyber crystal picks the Jedi, or
Yep.
it picks you. So it's like another Clone Wars
Yeah.
thing. I think that's a tribute.
I think you mentioned
to
that
this.
in the.
No, I mentioned the wand thing.
Yeah.
The wand maker is like Hugh Yang.
Ollivander, yeah.
Is like Hugh Yang, like in the
Yeah.
sense of he just knows every
Yeah.
lightsaber that's ever been made. He's like, oh yeah, I made this for this
Absolutely.
person 1,000 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, or help them make it type thing. But yeah, the Kyber crystal picking the Jedi in Ilion, like that's feels like probably a tribute to Harry
Yeah.
Potter. So
So the flash forward didn't do it for you?
I don't know if I disliked it, but it was it felt weird.
Yeah.
It just I don't know. It's not what I'm expecting in a story. I mean, think about it. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, any of these things, like there's not flash forwards in that sense. Like showing you shortly after and showing like probably what the kind of the happily ever after moment, but to just fast forward way distant in the future just it felt weird. I don't know.
I think it kind of closes the door for there being any sequels or anything like that. Is she going to write another one? No, this is bookend. He's got kids. He's good. There is also one thing that they can't convey. That's the last line in the book is simply that, and his scar hadn't troubled him once in 19 years. So it's like, it's done. Like,
yeah, I mean, I got
like-
the sense it was done even without that, I guess. Like once you beat the villain, like that's kind of it, right?
Right.
So
I'm with you. And then what
and
John said.
yeah, the name I'm not. That's kind of a weird name.
So they don't say it in this movie, I don't think. But he basically takes like his favorite people and names his kids after it.
Yeah.
So his other son is James Sirius Potter, and then this one is Albus Severus Potter, and I fucking hate it. I hate it with a passion of a fiery 1,000 suns. I hate it so much because Severus Snape is not a good person. That's my hot take.
Oh,
Severus Snape is one of the most vile characters that people love. He is the equivalent to people liking Umbridge to me.
oh, I
The
don't
fact
know
that,
about
the fact that he is loved, the world renowned always. I love Lily. And it's like, that's another man's wife. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Move on. Like, I hate to break it to you, but she's married. She has a kid. And also, when that kid comes to school, yeah, you're going to mistreat him for fucking 6 years. And other kids, too. Like, that's the other thing is, like, he's not just an asshole to Harry. He's a piece of shit to everybody except the Slytherins. He treats Draco Malfoy like the sun shines out of his ass, and then treats Neville like he's a toe rag. Hermione's a insufferable know-it-all and everything.
I mean, she kind of is, though.
I mean, yes, but you don't have to
she's-
treat her. You're a professor. You're better than that.
She's very Lisa Simpson.
But don't treat Lisa like a piece of shit, though, just because she's in Gryffindor. And also, Lisa would absolutely be a Ravenclaw. Let's be perfectly honest here.
I don't know what that means.
Ravenclaws are like the intellect, the smart people.
So why isn't Hermione there?
It's actually covered in the book. The Sorting Hat thought about it, but then decided to put her in Gryffindor. And when you look at her actions throughout the series, she is pretty fucking noble and brave, which is the traits of Gryffindor. So,
all right.
It's my hot take. I think that people who like Snape kind of and I know J.K. Rowling did this on purpose to write Snape as like the sympathetic, character and everything like that. I don't fucking care. You mistreat children. Like it just comes down to that. He mistreats children and he's pining for a woman who's married. Like, no.
I don't,
sorry, that's so many red flags there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Me.
I think that's that's not an uncommon thing. I think pining is not an issue. It's
sicking a mass murderer sociopath on him. Not bad enough.
What?
Snape's the one that sent Voldemort to the Potters. And then he runs to Dumbledore going, "Oh shit, I accidentally did this."
Well, did he do it accidentally?
He told Voldemort the prophecy that he overheard about neither can live while the other survives. That prophecy, Snape heard that. Went to Voldemort and told him that prophecy, saying that a child born at the end of July. That can mean one of two children, Neville Longbottom or Harry Potter. If you're so in love with Lily, don't tell him that. Because otherwise, there's a 50-50 chance he's going to go murder her son. It seems so weird to me that people think he's like this noble person.
Here's all I'm saying,
everything.
sir. Son dies. A lot of marriages end after that. So
exactly. He's a piece of shit.
That's just gamesmanship, sir.
I've never liked Snape. Even when I first finished this series back in the when did this book come out? 2000 something. Even the first time I read it and they redeemed Snape, I was actually like, ugh. Really? They had to redeem this piece of shit? And then I just like the love for Snape took off. Like you'll see always on like tattoos and bumper stickers and everything like that. And I'm just like, why? Why?
Because Alan Rickman isn't a saint.
Oh, no. Just I hate it.
I
hate it so. It's my hot take about Harry Potter. Snape's a terrible person.
I saw a thing recently from a comedian, and I only watched like the first few seconds, and I saved it because I wasn't sure if there'd be spoilers.
Sure,
but he's just like, I'm not into Snape being black. and
there's a lot of talk about it.
But
yeah.
but he's like, and honestly, he's like, this isn't a racist thing. He's like, but honestly, a majority of the story is Harry Potter without any evidence disliking and distrusting him, and he's like, that may not play very well with it being black. And then like I stopped because I'm like, if he ends up saying something else that could spoil something, because I hadn't watched this movie yet. But it made me laugh because I'm like, he's not wrong.
There's
I'm not saying there's like,
well, there's the scene in the fifth movie where Harry goes into Snape's memories. Oh no, sixth movie where Harry goes into Snape's movie. No, it's the fifth one where he's learning occlumency to shut his mind down. He goes into Snape's memories and sees James bullying Snape.
Yeah.
And he has questions like, why didn't my dad do that? I thought my dad was a good person. Everyone's always told me my dad's a good person.
Yeah.
And then it's like, he goes and talks to Lupin and Sirius, and they're both like, yeah, they hated each other. They picked on each other. It wasn't just one-sided. It wasn't James picking on Snape. Snape also took every chance he had to curse James.
Yeah.
But the way that it's portrayed is James picking on Snape, embarrassing Snape just because he doesn't like him. Literally, one of the lines that James says is Lily's trying to stop him from picking on Snape because they're friends from childhood. She says, "What's he ever done to you?" And James literally says,
right, "See you, John." John's
good to see you,
John.
He just he says, "Well, it's more of the fact that he just exists." And I'm like, yeah, if that guy's black, that's not gonna.
Yeah,
But also at the same time,
and your wife might be alluding to that in the chat too.
yeah,
So much more James and Snape in the book that make him being black a lot more iffy.
yeah, exactly. Let's see. John also says you could bring this up if you talk about Star Wars similarities from the epic rap battles of history between Harry Potter and Luke Skywalker. You might be Potter, but Harry, I planted your seed.
I've never seen that, but
Yeah,
I've seen the epic rap battles, but not
I
this
love-
one because
I
I
love-
wouldn't
yeah.
have watched it because
You didn't know Harry Potter.
I don't know exactly.
let's see. Little orphan raised by relatives in solitude suddenly gets taken under wing. A funky wizard dude learns that he's been destined to have powerful gifts. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people have said about Harry Potter.
Oh yeah,
Said it-
no, yeah, but I don't fault anything because that's just one of those things. Like those are so like basic
yeah, yeah.
that whatever. Now, did we ever see the gameskeeper actually captured? Because I kind of forgot it. Like I was like wondering like where's he? And then we saw him in like shackles and shit.
In the woods.
So
Yeah.
did we see that? Because
I
if we
didn't
did, I
see it.
forgot.
I didn't see it.
Him
but
getting captured. I mean,
it definitely is covered in the book. He gets carried off by the spiders in the book.
okay,
Like
But
all
it's
the,
not in the
all-
movies then.
No, I don't think so.
Because as shit was going off earlier in the movie, I'm like, where
Yeah.
the fuck's he at? Like
Yeah,
he like.
Wouldn't he be a good guy to have? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Or just I don't know, because it felt ambiguous enough to me where I'm like, is he just like down with everything that's going
Yeah.
on here? Is he just like
Where's he at?
staying
No,
low?
he got
When it-
captured.
Yeah, so that when it finally happened, I'm
Damn
like,
it,
oh, okay.
Hagrid! You're always getting captured. No, I was kidding. What is there's the people who are always getting captured. You have to go rescue them.
Yeah,
the
pretty much.
hero.
Princess Peach.
Yeah, that's the one.
For
Yeah,
God's sake,
that's the one.
man.
God damn it, Princess Peach! Could you just like carry a Glock for a little bit there, like
Yes.
protect yourself?
Something, man.
I don't like the flash forward. I don't like that Harry named his kid after Snape after everything.
I
that
like the
Snape
Snape
went
part
through.
better. Albus is a stupid name.
Albus Severus.
It's like
Snape,
if you're
Albus
100-something-year-old, whatever, it's
Potter.
like don't torture a kid with
Yeah.
a fucking name like that.
Albus.
For Christ's sake, come on.
I just honestly, I think it should have been Remus. I don't know how you don't. I don't know how you name one of your kids James Sirius and the other kid doesn't have Remus in his name.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
talk about disrespect, man. That guy, Remus Fred Potter. There you go. That's what you do. No, Fred's taken care of with Ron's son. So
yeah. I guess I wouldn't say I hate the flash forward. It was just weird to me. And like I said, though, I think it was the Albus thing I hated more than the Snape part. I was like, that's kind of cool because like, yeah.
I hate it. I don't know how you could ever name your son after someone who mistreated you so badly. Oh, well, he was actually in love with your mother. Fuck, dude, I don't know how I would feel about that. Like, he wanted to be my dad? Like, what the hell? Like, no.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I've not read enough yet, probably, but I will say I don't really care for his dad.
James?
Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing there that gives me anything like other than the fact that he's tied to him because he's your dad. But it's like,
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything for me. Like, that
It
doesn't seem like
is-
that good of a dude overall to me.
I think this is where Harry Potter should expand if they ever do more. If J.K. Rowling ever feels like going back into the Harry Potter universe and writing more, or if Warner Brothers ever decides to make more, you got to make it about James, Sirius, Remus, and Peter Pettigrew becoming animagus to be with Remus when he's a werewolf, and just the shenanigans that they get up to.
Yeah,
And you don't even have to start it with them being like 11. Start it when they're in their 5th year, when they become animagus. When they finally figure it out, that's your first scene. James turns into the great big fucking stag, and Sirius turns into the big black bear, and then Peter Pettigrew turns into the rat, able to hit the knot. They're able to go get Remus and go about their fucking merry way doing random shit. And then also, how cool would it be to see the first Wizard War? Because this is the second Wizard War. The first one
Yeah.
is Voldemort coming to power. How great would that be to see them leaving school, becoming adults, Lily and James's courtship? You have Snape lurking about and everything like that. James pulls his head out of his ass. There's a scene in the book that really covers it. When Harry is distraught about seeing James pick on Snape, he goes to Sirius and Remus, and I told you about this, Lupin, and he asks him, like, wasn't he a good person? They're like, you got to understand, they fucking hated each other. Like, you had that kid in elementary school, you're just like, oh, fucking hate that kid, you know?
yeah,
And any chance you got, you would trip him, he would trip you. He would knock stuff off your desk as he walked by, that kind of stuff.
And I'll say to defend Snape, you don't think the teachers hate some of the kids too? Or it's
Of
just
course
like,
they do. But also at the same time, what Sirius says is that after James got a little bit older, because you got to remember, when he's picking on Snape, he's 15 years old. He's a piece of shit, but he's 15 years old. And he started talking about it, saying that James calmed down as he got older, became a normal human being, basically. Like, yes, he's a bullying toe rag, but also at the same time, it's not like Snape was, innocent in and of itself. Snape also cursed James back. It was back and forth. It wasn't one-sided. I know the movie makes it seem one-sided.
Yeah.
Because it's James torturing Snape, but it's Snape's worst memory, which is why he's hiding it from Harry.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Harry didn't see all the times that Snape got the best of James.
Yeah.
But James evolves as a person, which would be a great character development thing. See him go from this cocky, bullying toe rag to a loving husband and father at the end, when he sacrifices himself with no one to try to defend his wife and son from Voldemort.
Yeah.
That's a heroic thing to do and everything. So I think that's where, if we have expansion of Harry Potter, that's what I would love to see. Is I would love to see more from the Marauders, the 4 of them, and their time at last couple of years at Hogwarts into the First Wizarding War. And you have it end with Harry putting Harry down on the doorstep of the Dursleys. That's where it ends. Is that Harry's an orphan and you want the rest of it? Go watch the 8 movies, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Go read the 7 books kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, off my high horse. So
that was your hot take.
The hot take is
Okay.
The hot take is Snape is a terrible person. Nothing can redeem him in my eye.
And I love him.
It's just to have a position of power and mistreat children is one of the biggest things that I think is evil in this world, is to mistreat children in this way. And it's not just Harry. That's the thing, is like, well, he doesn't like Harry because he looks like James. It's like, okay. Despite the fact that this is a different fucking person and we can't have an adult making that difference, let's put that aside. He is absolutely fucking vile to Neville. Like, Neville
kind of asked for it.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. He is vile to Neville. He is vile. 16 years worth of vileness to students. He's been a teacher for 16 years. He's a vile piece of shit to every student who isn't a Slytherin. All of them. Hufflepuffs, Ravenclaws, and Gryffindors. He treats 3/4 of the students like trash.
Yeah. So
that's
called equality then. So.
No. That's the mark of a truly terrible person. Because McGonagall, the difference is straight up. Look at McGonagall as a professor. She is the head of Gryffindor House, just like he's the head of Slytherin House. She does not favor Gryffindors. She's strict, but she's fair. You get out of bed in the middle of the night when you're not supposed to, detention. Doesn't matter what.
I mean,
house
isn't she the one that connected Harry after he broke the rules with the Quidditch people? Yeah. So I think she's breaking some rules too.
She does.
So.
She does.
And she was part of it, the whole thing, letting him get the broom from outside or whatever the fuck. There's some rule breaking there, sir.
The 2 instances.
There's some rule breaking,
but she doesn't do it for everyone.
2 shows there's a pattern.
Hey, that's the fucking chosen one. Show some respect. You're supposed to give him stuff.
1 is one thing, but 2 is a pattern, sir.
No.
So. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, does she hurt another student by doing that?
I don't know.
No. No other student is getting ridiculed or publicly humiliated, emotionally scarred.
What about the poor kid that would have been the seeker if not for Harry Potter?
They didn't have one. That was the point. They didn't have one.
Maybe somebody lost their destiny because that spot was taken.
I almost did a spit take. That was something else I realized reading these books again when I'm doing the full cast version. Harry's not that great of a seeker. He's injured a lot, misses a bunch of matches and everything. So it's like,
we all know those sports players that are injured all the time. Never, they never.
He's great when he's on the pitch, but
not very often. I did now also notice that Mance Rayder played Dumbledore's brother.
Yeah,
saw that right through all the makeup. Like that was like Mance Rayder. So I googled it. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck the character's name was. So I'm just like Mance Rayder actor, and I found that actor that I just went through his IMDb. I'm like, there's Harry Potter. All right,
Aberforth. So, on the whole, I guess I gotta ask you this before we go any further, because we are cruising right along with time. No, you know what? I'll save it. Start of the movie. We got some heistage. Breaking into one of the most secure buildings in the wizarding world, Gringotts. What'd you think about that?
That was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah.
The dragon and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping I guess it killed some people. I was hoping it'd kill more, though. Kill them all.
That dragon burned that one goblin. He's just sitting there because he's under the Imperious curse and everything.
Yeah.
And the dragon's like, fucker.
I was expecting that to get paid off with old Hagrid getting connected with that dragon.
With the
somehow.
dragon. No, he's just loose in the world. He's just free.
That makes me happy, though.
He's a loose, abused dragon that's scared of everyone.
Yeah. Well, if nobody else has one of those bells, they're screwed.
Yeah.
So I love the spirit of that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What'd you think about the whole figuring out that there's something in the Lestrange's vault? Harry figuring that out on the fly. She freaked out about the sword. So why is she freaking out about the sword? Why was she freaking out about someone being in her vault?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Using the transforming stuff too.
mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing there's a lot of teenage boys that really appreciated when that transformed back and she was wearing the outfit she was wearing there.
The first shot of her is like that stop, and
Yeah.
it's like right down her shoe. It's like, come on, you know what you're doing.
They knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing.
Yes, indeed.
How dare they?
Yes. With old Helen Bonham Carter, right? That's yeah. So
And then Emma Watson as well.
yeah, and then that is Warwick Davis as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I remember right. Yeah,
Thought-
Grip Hook.
I think yeah. I
Grip
thought
Hook?
it looked like him to me. I was like, that looks like him playing both roles.
I think it was.
He's done that in Star Wars a few times, so it wouldn't be outside of the realm of possibility for him. So, let's
I'm looking it up. Yep, Warwick Davis.
yeah,
100%.
So he was in the movie twice then.
Yes, he
in
was.
the same movie. This happens in Star Wars a few times too, but still, that's and not. I feel like
It's
in
a
this
rare
case,
achievement to be two characters in one movie.
and especially because like in Star Wars, there's been times that he was like Wicket, and then he was like a background, whatever. But this is like two named critical characters
Yep.
to points of the story. He's playing,
Grip Hook and Professor Flitwick. Flitwick. Yeah.
that's and he had his moments in this, so it's just
Yeah.
like that's kind of interesting. So,
First time, honestly, he's really had some moments too, because he's much more. He's not a huge part of the books, but he's in a couple scenes in the books and everything. So
yeah, no, but I liked the I mean, who doesn't love a heist? So
it's great, yeah, too. And obviously, just like all heists, went sideways.
yeah,
I want to see a heist movie where they do like the whole planning thing, and where it goes perfectly, and the planning thing is actually what really happens, and then they're like riding away in the getaway car, like, damn, that was easy. And it's
Yeah.
like, I want to see that just one.
that almost had to be a spoof.
Just one time.
Yeah, that almost had to be a spoof.
No, that's the first heist in the movie. Like Baby Driver, there's the first one. And then you do one later that goes sideways. But that first heist, I just want that. I just one time I want the heist to be like, and then Tad's going to hack into the mainframe. And Lydia's going to rappel from the ceiling. And Hayden's going to break into the vault. And Peter's going to be the getaway driver. Wow, that was really fucking easy, guys. Yeah, I don't think they even knew we were there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, Ocean's 11, the whole bamboozle at the end of that movie.
that was a
So-
really good bamboozle.
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah,
Really good.
yeah.
Do you have a favorite moment from this movie and then from the wider series as well? I know it's been months since we've watched. Some of the
Yeah,
other
no,
ones,
and I'm
so-
gonna have to rewatch. Like I was thinking about rewatching the first one, and now that I've read the first book.
Yeah.
I haven't got around to it, but yeah, I don't know if there's I mean, this one I liked a lot of the battles. I love kind of the stakes and everything going on. Like I said, like the whole force field thing is pretty cool. So
Yeah.
that was I enjoyed
Bring
that.
up the shield generator.
Yeah, pretty much.
Another Star Wars comparison, maybe.
Was there something with like Maggie Smith passing away that alluded to this? I feel like there was something with like everyone holding their shit up or whatever.
That's
that-
that's Dumbledore when Dumbledore dies.
No, I thought they did, in real life. I think they did something like that for Maggie Smith, or unless I swear, because I didn't know anything about any of this stuff. But when we saw it, it just triggered something in my memory, and maybe it's a false memory. But I thought there was like some people that did like a tribute thing to her or something.
Oh, maybe they did. I mean, she passed away in 2024. So, though touching tributes from Harry Potter co-stars, fans, including a wand raising ceremony at Universal Orlando Hogwarts Castle.
Yeah, so that's
So-
what I'm thinking of. Yeah, so it struck me because seeing her be part of that whole thing, and I guess I forgot about the Dumbledore part. So yeah, um, yeah, I think that some of the battles. I mean, I don't know the whole like magic thing. I'm not sure. Like, I kind of like I don't agree with Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
But like in the sense of like he kind of disliked magic and stuff, so he really minimized it in the movies with Gandalf and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I get where he's coming from because it can look really silly, and like I think they did a good job here where it didn't look overly silly.
Yeah.
Like it's never gonna be as cool as a lightsaber battle.
I
right?
mean,
So
it's hard to make anything but a laser sword fight look cool. You know.
yeah, pretty much nothing.
It's hard. It's hard to beat that.
Yeah,
So.
can anything beat that?
I mean, one that would come close is a giant robot fighting a monster. You know, Pacific Rim style.
But even like
Then you
You
pull
know-
out the flaming sword and cut the monster in half, fall back to Earth.
still not better than a Sith and a Jedi facing off,
It's
man.
kaiju versus Gypsy Rose. I forgot what they're called. The mechs.
I don't remember now.
There's a name for it. I don't remember what they're called.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I haven't watched that in years.
That's one of those ones that just every now and then it pops up in my brain, and I'm just like, yeah.
I'm thinking about. I think I might have most of them now, but I'm thinking about actually engaging in the newer Kong and Godzilla stuff. I haven't. I think I lost track after
Jaegers.
the first or second movie,
Yeah.
but I think I watched the King Kong movie and the first Godzilla movie, but I've lost track of it since.
You're,
I've been thinking about diving into that.
You're not. They're okay.
It is what it is, sir. It's kaiju movies.
Yeah. They're called Jaegers in Pacific Rim, the giant robots. Yeah,
Oh.
Jaegers versus kaijus. That's a pretty badass fight. I
Yeah.
love those. Picking up a fucking freighter and just smacking a monster with it. Hell yeah. Let's
Yeah.
do it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why Power Rangers was so fucking successful, right? You know, like the Megazord coming together to fight the giant monster. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Let's do it.
Yeah.
There were 4 horror cruxes destroyed in this movie. Do you think that was maybe a little too many? Maybe we need to space it out a little bit more, but that's how she wrote it. So
Yeah. I mean, for the movies, I think it may have served to maybe do more in the first movie.
kind of hard though, because when you look at it, the goblet is literally taken from Gringotts, and literally in the novel, as he lands with the dragon, they swim to shore. He has a flash of Voldemort's rage, which we saw in the movie, murders everyone in the room when they find out about the goblet being stolen. And so he's like, shit, it's at Hogwarts. I got to get there before he does. So it's like boom, 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 boom. Because it's the cup, the diadem, Nagini the snake, and then Harry himself. So it's
Yeah.
like, how would you space that, right?
Yeah, probably can't, but yeah, no. I mean, yeah, I don't think it was a big deal. I think like yeah, I think the hard part is you make it a mystery of what everything is.
Yeah.
Cuz like it's better a lot of times if you could set it up in advance of like
Mm-hmm.
this is exactly what we need to do to like finish the mission. Cuz then it's like the drama is there where you're like kind of watching that checklist
You're
and
watching
stuff.
for it.
But the problem is here is, and I'm sure it's built in the book, that you've got such a mystery there that you can't really define it
right.
from the outset, right? So that's
No, it's and also I got to be perfectly honest. I've never looked into how much J.K. Rowling had planned ahead. There is a really cool story, actually. I do have to tell you this: that while filming the 4th or 5th movie, J.K. Rowling scheduled a meeting with Alan Rickman to give him directions on how to play Snape, because I think that's when she had decided that Snape was going to be a redeemed character, and started planting the seeds of that, because the novels were coming out as the movies were being made, which I think
Oh wait, she didn't just stall out midway through and
no,
let
she
him-
did not
let
pull a
him-
George R. R. Martin. No. She actually finished the series.
Oh.
As anyone
weird.
has a problem with J.K. Rowling, we at least got to give her that one piece of credit, is that she actually finished the series.
Yeah.
There is a good ending and everything like that.
She's also got a lot more runway too. So
That's true.
if she had spaced it out even, a decade between books, she'd have
she
plenty
still
of
wouldn't.
time.
She still wouldn't be in the realm of the fucking Game of Thrones. I cannot believe how long they have been waiting for a sequel.
Yeah,
That blows my
that's why I'll
mind.
never engage with that series from reading.
No.
Because I'm not entering into something that'll never be finished.
I would prefer not to torture myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Why would I?
Yeah.
I loved the fact that Voldemort was obsessed with like Hogwarts, and the Horcruxes he was making was from relics of it. Like he would have loved to get his hands on the sword of Gryffindor.
Yeah.
And I love that he never did, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of like, haha, fuck you,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
And I think there's always been jokes about, oh, he's just going after this school and stuff. But it's like, I think as I was watching the last movie, it dawned on me in a sense of like, I think the school represents so much that I think like it would be effective, right? And it's not like that's his end goal.
No.
It's just the focus to start. And I just feel like it's like destroying a symbol type thing is fairly effective. So that's why you always see the White House being destroyed in so many movies and stuff, right? It's like
a
that
symbol.
Yeah, exactly. So
It means it holds a special place in Voldemort's heart, and they cover it in the books a lot, where it's like he absolutely thinks of Hogwarts as his home, which is why he tries to come back and apply to be a professor twice. Once right after he graduates, and after his 7th year, he applies, gets denied. You're too young. You can't be a professor teaching kids. You're barely a kid. You're not a kid yourself.
yeah.
Go get some experience. Come back in a few years. When he comes back, Albus Dumbledore is headmaster, and he is on the pathway to becoming the Dark Lord. And Dumbledore's like, dude, let's not stand on pretense. We know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I have the deep suspicion, I think it's actually confirmed in the book, that Dumbledore thinks it too, that when he came back for that interview with Dumbledore, that's when he hid the diadem in the room of requirement. That it's already a Horcrux, and that's why he hid it, when he hid it at Hogwarts. But when you look at it, all of the Horcruxes that he meant to make, because you have to realize, making Harry was a complete accident. That happened by complete accident.
Yeah.
And they cover that with like the King's Cross stuff. When, the one scene with Dumbledore, basically.
Yeah.
Um,
Which I figured, I didn't think
you had to see him, right?
Yeah. 100%.
Couldn't go 2 movies without him.
Yeah.
But he makes the ring, which is an heirloom of Slytherin, a Horcrux, and hides it in his family's cabin. That's where Dumbledore found it. He makes the or is that where the necklace is in the cave, which is important to him from his childhood. The diary was given to Lucius to safekeep. The goblet was given to Bellatrix to safekeep, so his 2 most trusted lieutenants. And then 1 hidden at Hogwarts. Those are his Horcruxes he had created so far. And then his snake.
Yeah.
He had created the snake.
It's an adorable little snake, too.
You like that little snake?
Yeah.
Magical snake. Can't be killed.
It can just, snuggle up with you, keep you warm at night if you don't have a blanket.
Except it sucks heat. It's cold-blooded.
Yeah.
It's magical, though. We don't know.
Yeah.
Could be. Magic makes it a warm-blooded snake.
Snakes are an interesting feel when you're holding snakes. It's got an interesting feel to them.
They do. I do have one question that is kind of derisive between the Harry Potter fans. Do you think that Dumbledore was a good mentor?
I mean, there was definitely some doubt thrown in this movie.
Yeah, right?
So
with like his brother and stuff like that,
Yeah. Yeah, that, and then even just the fact of just like, you're just keeping this kid around to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I actually enjoyed.
Lamb for the Slaughter. Wasn't that original?
Yeah, I really appreciated that because I feel like that's just something you don't do super often.
Yeah, you
Like,
especially with the Obi-Wan Dumbledore type.
I was gonna say
figure.
Obi-Wan is the exception. He has it as well. Like he
Yeah.
failed Anakin. Like he
Yeah.
was a piss poor teacher, and that kind of was part of leading him down the path he went. So it's
Yeah.
like, but beyond that though, it's like there's no fault in Gandalf. There's no, like usually these character types, are pretty much infallible.
Right.
And it's like it makes it way more interesting that he wasn't.
Yeah, and he was like raising Harry basically just to be killed.
Yeah. And that almost adds like a sociopathic element to him. It's like all the times he's
Right.
acting all warm and shit to him. It's like, wait, yeah.
Yeah, when you know that, and you go back and you reread
kind of
the series,
recontextualizes the
yeah,
entire
you're like,
thing.
ooh, like when he's being all warm to Harry after the Sorcerer's Stone and everything like that. He's like, alas, earwax. It's like, you're raising that kid to be slaughtered, man.
Yeah, but again, I think that makes him a much more interesting character.
It does. Yeah.
But I could see where some people like you maybe it might make you dislike him a smidge because like you tend to like a little bit more white hat, right?
I do like the white hats, but honestly, when it comes to Dumbledore, and maybe this is me being a hypocrite because I just ranted and raved about how Snape's a terrible person.
Seems like there's some trauma there.
I hate power hungry teachers with a passion. It's one of the reasons why I hate Umbridge so much, because she abuses her power and hurts children. Like the fact that Harry has a fucking scar on the back of his hand that says "I must not tell lies" because of her, dude, that's fucking child abuse. Like, Jesus Christ, how do we not like murder her? You know, like she needs to go to prison at least.
You just need to say it, sir. Expiation. Just say it. You know you want to.
No, fuck that. But I'm telling you, like Dumbledore. The difference with Dumbledore for me is that it was more about teaching Harry to be ready. I feel there's a line in the book that Harry says to himself after watching all those memories and realizing that he is a lamb for the slaughter, kind of thing. It's the difference between being dragged into the arena, kicking and screaming to be sacrificed, and walking in with your head held high.
Yeah.
There's a difference there. And I think that's what Dumbledore was trying to go for. Is like, hey, I can't save you. You know, there's nothing I can do except this one small chance. If we destroy all the other Horcruxes and you're the last one, then someone can kill Voldemort. I hope you survive. I don't know if you will.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. He gave Harry a chance. And that's where a lot of people just look at Dumbledore as like, kind of like what you were saying, like, wow, he just kind of a shitty person raising Harry to be slaughtered. It's like, yes, but also at the end of the day, he was doing it for lack of a better way of saying it.
How can this be for the greater good? Shut it!
It was for the greater good. If he doesn't do...
So what you're saying is the NWA was a good group of people
No,
because they were doing it for the greater good.
Stop it. But if he doesn't do this with Harry, if he just lets Harry go along his merry way, la 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 la, doesn't tell him anything, doesn't help him along the path and everything, doesn't work on finding out what Horcruxes are and everything, because you got to realize the ring and the necklace, Dumbledore, right? Oh, that's right. The necklace gets destroyed by the sword. So I guess, but Dumbledore didn't know that it was a fake in the lake and everything like that. But he's working tirelessly to figure out Horcruxes and make Voldemort mortal. Because that's the thing I think that a lot of people miss is that Voldemort's invulnerable. If someone went up to Voldemort and slit his throat, guess what? He ain't dead. He takes that piece of soul from Nagini, someone casts a spell, he has a new body. He's back.
Yeah.
And then he can go on murdering and creating more Horcruxes. So it's like, I hate to break it to you, but Dumbledore did what needed to be done to make him mortal so that Harry stood a chance. If he doesn't do that, Harry's slaughtered, and then where will the world be?
Yeah.
That's imagine if there were still 5 Horcruxes after Harry's death. And no one knows about it.
Yeah.
Then what?
Well, at least means one less Albius in the world.
Albus.
Or Albus, whatever.
Hate that name, huh? Name of the kid Albus.
That's child abuse. You're going on about
That-
Umbridge and some of this other and Snape, but Harry Potter's worse than all of them.
So they don't cover it.
What do you call him? Abe?
Alb. That's what they call him. Alb.
Jesus God.
That's literally what they call him in the book. It's Alb, wait up.
Yeah, there's just like certain names. It's like that kid would have had to have been born 50 years old to have that name.
What's the one that you don't name a woman? Is it Gertrude?
Yeah, but there's a million of them, man.
Yeah.
There was one point that Hayden and I probably spent 6 months texting old lady names back and forth to each other.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a million of them, man. There's a million of them. In fact, Lily's one of them. Lily's an old lady name.
Harry Potter's only daughter is named Lily Luna Potter.
Yeah, so don't get on your
perfect timing.
don't get on your high horse about not abusing
Child
children.
abuse. Naming versus, physically scarring their body. Yeah, I guess it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Coming from a kid named Peter his entire life. I hate to break it to you. It's not like I wasn't teased for that one.
yeah, I don't know, man.
Ron and Hermione's kid's name. They actually have pretty one decent and one eh. The daughter's name is Rose. I don't see any problem with that one.
It's an old lady name, but not as it's not on the offensive end of old lady name.
It's
like
there.
there's like Mildred and
Yes.
Gertrude and
Gertrude and
Blanche.
Blanche, that's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah, Agnes.
Agnes.
Yeah, there's some fucking old lady names that are like, what the fuck, man? And can you imagine like a little tiny girl named Agnes? Like at some point, in theory, an old lady named Agnes was a child. In theory. But like,
She has to be like running around like the Depression, wearing like a burlap
but even
sack.
then,
Like
there's
even
like,
that.
you can't be a child named Agnes. It's just there's no way.
Just like there's no child named Albus.
Yeah, exactly. And I really hope there's not real people out there that name their children that.
Oh,
They better fucking not have, man.
let's do a Google search.
They better not have.
What are the most popular
Well, it wouldn't be
baby
popular.
names from Harry Potter?
Yeah, I don't know. I will say, old J.K. Rowling, I think she does like old people names.
Luna is one of the most popular Harry Potter names for babies.
Yeah, does that count though? Because Luna's like the whatever Greek word for the moon.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of and I think that's been a name longer than Harry
Only
Potter.
144 Lunas were born in 2000, compared to 7,770 Lunas born last year when this was written in 2022. So I think, yes, she can take credit for Luna if it jumps by like over 1,000%.
But also, there's been this whole like revival of a lot of older names too, with like it's some that aren't related to this, right? So like that, I don't know. It could be coincidence. I don't know. But yeah.
Draco looks like it was one that was popular according to this article.
Well, you said there's a whole fan group out there for him, a whole group of people that really love him.
They love Draco.
I mean, he's in the best house, so
61 Harry Potter boy names. Aberforth, that's Albus's brother.
Jesus Christ, man. People better
Alistair.
That's cool though. Alistair Crowley. That's some heavy metal shit.
Albert, Albus, Amos.
Terrible. Ugh, that's that. Yeah, that's
Argus.
no, God, no.
Armando.
Mm.
Okay, we're gonna
that's-
stop. We're gonna
no,
stop. We're gonna
that's-
stop going through these.
there's-
I'm making Tad mad.
There's you gonna name what are you gonna name the other one? You name a kid fucking Dobby?
No, pets get named Dobby.
Dude, I saw a fucking one. It was just one of those people on the street type things.
Yeah.
And it was like I think the dude's whole shtick is he would like guess a kid's name.
Yeah.
And he runs up to this kid. Dude, the kid's like 10 something, 12 maybe,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And he's just like, oh yeah, like what is your name common? No. And he just goes through this whole. It's like 20 questions before
Yeah.
name. Dude, the kid's name ends up being Theoden.
Oh shit! Really?
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with
That's
these
a
people?
nerd parent for you, right there.
Yeah, and it was 100% for Lord of the Rings. But I'm like, there's other names in Lord of the Rings you can name your fucking kids, not Theoden, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So one of the last things I want to talk about, is there anything that you never got fully explained that you would like me to clarify, or would you rather save that for while reading the books?
Yeah, I mean, now that I'm reading them, I think it's
Okay.
going to be slow rolling a bit, not as slow as people had to wait for the releases,
Obviously.
of course. But no, I don't think so. I think there's definitely interesting that so is she just not into these books anymore? Is it the thing she just doesn't want to do it anymore? Because it does seem like this world could be expanded, and so is she just not interested in that? I mean, of course she has her controversies as well, but
She
seems like
does have her controversies, but she's never. I don't think she's ever really written anything. I think a large part of it is that she doesn't have to. She is like fucking loaded.
No, I
so-
know, but like there's Lucas was pretty loaded, a ways back, and he
Mhm.
didn't have to do the things he did later on. So, it's not doing it for the want of money. I don't know. I'm just curious that
I mean, when's the last time George Lucas did anything? Kind of thing. Like he sold Disney, and he hasn't done.
well, I mean,
anything since
before
then, so-
selling though, he didn't have to do the
Yeah.
prequels. He didn't have to do the Clone Wars. There's stuff that he did that he never had to do he wasn't doing it to pay the bills.
I've
Let's say
never
that.
looked into it honestly.
Yeah.
Why hasn't J.K. Rowling written more books? She has not stopped writing. She continues to write frequently under the pseudonym Robert Galbraith. So she did a Stephen King.
No, and I'm not even
Yeah.
saying writing more books. Period. I'm just saying, like, does she not want to grow this universe? That's the kind of thing. Is it like the whole thing where the band gets sick of the one song that people like them for, and they just want to move on to other shit? And like, is it that thing? Because it just seems weird that because like again, I don't know if she doesn't need money, but I'm sure
Yeah.
she could pretty much print whatever the fuck she wanted if she just wrote another Harry Potter book.
It's true. It's just a matter of I just don't know if she wants to. It has.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be perfectly honest. If you wrote 7 books that are highly regarded as much as Harry Potter is, let's be perfectly honest, it is probably one of the most popular book series on the planet. I would put it up right up there. I think it's Lord of the Rings, and I think it's Harry Potter. I think that's when it comes to series, I think it's 1 and 2. And you can make the argument that Harry Potter is above Lord of the Rings. Now, maybe not all time, but right now, I think more people know Harry Potter than they do Lord of the Rings books. Movies is another question. We also have Harry Potter movies, Lord of the Rings movies, but I think that it's 1A and 1B. You just make the argument for either way.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence on that one. I cannot decide which one is bigger for me. But honestly, to me, it would just be like, it ended good. Don't fuck with it,
Yeah.
Like, it's there, it's done. I'm going to move on with my life. You got to realize this was 3 decades of her life.
Yeah.
So, at that point, Stephen King doesn't only write Dark Tower. He writes other things as well. She's doing that now is what it looks like. So, I don't know. Devil's advocate, I could see it. Also, where would you... I know where I would expand. It's the Marauders is where I would go.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you have wizarding history going all the way
And that's
back.
what I'm saying is, like, ultimately I feel like this could be an entire expanded universe in a lot of ways.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so it's like she's got to just not want to do that, I guess. I don't know. Which, yeah.
I guess, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. And then, so we still have a little bit of time here. I'm
Yeah.
about up
So-
on my topics. Do you have anything?
I mean, I think overall, I think this is a good close to the series and stuff. I
Yeah.
thought it was, I think it was a good movie. So it was the last movie that you said was somewhat unpopular with people.
The last one was very hit or miss with people. Book 6 was really unpopular with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Deviated very heavily from the book. A lot of stuff was left out, especially Ginny and Harry's relationship, which, as you can see, needed to be set up.
Yeah.
Wasn't, kind of fell flat with that, which
Yeah.
is a lot of people love that part. A lot of people love Ginny and Harry and love them together and everything. So
Yeah.
Ginny also has like zero character in this whatsoever.
Oh yeah. No, she's not really developed much.
No.
I feel like I've learned more about her in the second book than I did in the movies.
Uh-huh.
So,
And that does not stay the case in the books itself. I will say that she is definitely more present there, especially in the 6th book where it all starts with him and her.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, you only have so much time in a movie. But this one was definitely well more received than part 1, and definitely more than 6.
Yeah. And how do you rank the movies?
Me?
I can't rank them. Like for me, that's too. It's one for each of me. So I don't
Yeah.
know well enough to differentiate them and stuff. And,
I kind of fell off with Harry Potter after the 5th movie, I will say. So 6, 7, and 8 kind of, I got to be honest with you, some of the stuff I was like, oh yeah, they did put that in here. Oh, I forgot about that scene, kind of thing. I have not watched it nearly as much as 1 through 4, but 5 as well. 5, I love to torture myself. Fucking Umbridge, I hate her so much. Put me in a room with her. That's all I'm saying. Just put me in a room with the character, not the actress, but the character. And so I would say, I mean, my favorite book is 3, and I love the movie. I love the 3rd movie. I do.
yeah.
I felt like 1 and 2 were a little, I don't know what the right word is, but it felt more prep school, Hogwarts. 3 felt more like, okay, this is a fucking wizard school.
Yeah, and
Like,
that's the
Prisoner of
that's
Azkaban-
pretty widely regarded as
Yeah.
the best movie, right?
A lot of people love 3. I do wish there was a little bit more Quidditch, but I understand why it got cut for the movie.
Yeah.
4 is great. I like 5. I like 6, but after rereading the book, especially, I just finished the book.
That's
with
one
full
with more of
cast
the romance, right?
with the romance.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that's my barber's favorite.
Yeah.
And specifically because of that.
Right.
I don't know
Honestly,
that she liked the movie as I don't remember.
1 and
So.
2 I like, but I don't like them as much as the others. I'm one of the weird ones that a lot of people, dude, there's a whole group of people that put on Harry Potter 1 for Christmas every year. It's a Christmas movie to them because there's one scene that has Christmas in it.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
hey, it's more legitimate than Die Hard.
Die Hard has Christmas stuff in it. It's the same thing.
It's not important to the plot though.
And family. It's all about him getting back to his family for Christmas.
No.
The news reporter covers that. I just want my daddy for Christmas.
Nonsense.
See?
Nonsense. Alan Rickman, again, hero and a saint.
Not a hero.
Entrepreneur.
Murderer.
Entrepreneur.
Murderer.
That blonde guy though, watch out for him.
That German. Oh wait, why is it always the Germans? We're great bad guys, like that
No,
one
there's-
comedian said.
There's the one comedian where Conan asked, "You ever wonder why it's like no?
Have you looked at our
Have
history?
you looked at German history?" That guy's hilarious.
He is, but yeah. So for me, I would rank. I'd probably go 3. I like 5, 3, 5, 8, 4, 7, 6, 2, 1. 1 and 2 are clunky. They're really long too,
Yeah,
and it's just like, man, that feels
yeah.
like way
that
too
that
much.
surprised me, like that, just how long they were. Because like
Yeah.
I expected it to be reverse. I expected it to be like shorter, and then they got longer as it went.
They're the shortest
And
books,
and it was reverse. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird to me. So
which is where a lot of people have issues with the later movies, is that they leave out a ton of stuff.
yeah,
Ton of stuff left out of those movies, which is why I'm really excited that you're reading the books. And obviously, we've talked about this before. We will be covering the Harry Potter books in one singular episode when Tad finishes. No rush, obviously, good sir.
Yeah.
At your leisure. But obviously, keep giving us updates and stuff like that. But we do have one other thing to talk about in the Harry Potter universe, is that Tad, you got sorted.
yes.
We have to see the results. Did you take a screenshot for us?
No. Or actually, I wonder if I can do the screen grab thing on the.
Yeah.
I did that at one point. So let's see. Is it Windows capture?
See if Tad can pull it up for us where he was sorted, because if there's any doubt for anyone, I know exactly where Tad's getting sorted.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
So I did the 3 things, and so it's all on one screen though.
Yes.
So
Those are the 3 that you needed to do.
let me see if I can Windows capture Windows this one. There we go. And then let's see if it pulls up like this. Yeah. Yeah, so I could pull it up right here, and then so then it switched on the screen,
Let's see.
and once it updates for you.
There it is. You're Gryffindor? How?
I have no idea.
It's a little small. What's your Patronus?
Rat,
It's a rat? That makes sense.
and then
You
dog,
love rats.
and then dogwood.
Dogwood. Okay.
Dogwood heartstring.
My
13.
wife yells in the chat, "No! How did you cheat the quiz?"
I
You cheated the
was
quiz.
actually pretty disappointed, to be honest with
You
you.
cheated the quiz.
I was very upset. I was like, this is
My wife makes no sense.
Yes,
You're a
I-
Slytherin through
I,
and through.
I just I was like I want the cool one. I don't want
I want the
fucking
cool
nonsense like that. I don't,
So I logged in to make sure that I had the right site and everything like that. It actually remembered me. My house is Gryffindor. My Patronus is a Saint Bernard. Which
so it's not like it's any animal then,
it's
or
any animal.
I thought it was like stuff associated with
Nope.
with the actual
Nope.
movie. Or,
my
or
my
books.
Patronus is a Saint Bernard. My wife can tell me. I don't remember what hers was, but it's something cute and adorable. And then my wand
like
is
a rat.
No. My wand is a Hollywood wand, 13 3/4 inch unicorn hair, and slightly springy.
I have dragon heartstring.
You have dragon heartstring. All right.
Yes, indeed.
And then what? Dogwood is what you said?
Oh, you know what it said? Rat says resilient rapscallion. Rapscallion is one of my favorite words. So
And you're resilient. That is for damn sure.
oh, I'm sorry. This is still up on the screen. There we go. Yeah, and then courage and bravery. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this. It's definitely wrong. And
I
also,
think,
it never asked me. It should ask you, right?
like it does in the books.
Yeah.
We found out that we find out in the books actually that we know that Harry asked it. We find out later that Hermione asked it as well. That's what I was telling you, is that it was seriously considering putting her in Ravenclaw, but then put her in Gryffindor instead,
Yeah.
off of her request.
Let's see. There's one word that sums up these rodents. It's adaptable or adorable, right?
No.
These are hardy creatures that can survive anywhere. They also happen to be social and enjoy playing and bonding. As your Patronus, they would be loyal to you. So, and loyalty, sir, that is what must be had.
You are pretty loyal. That is true. If you want to take the quiz to see what house you're sorted into, the Patronus and the wand that you get, just log into harrypotter.com, create a profile, and take the quiz. What was the quiz like? It's been years since I took mine, so
It just asked you. In some cases, it felt very like ink blot. Like
Yeah.
there's sometimes it was just like gives you a clear thing. It's like Warwick Davis, a kid cheats on his test and you know
Mhm.
about it and stuff or whatever. But it's like there's other ones where it's just like woods or river. Just
Yeah.
So it's just very, I don't know.
well, you answered correctly, sir, because you're a Gryffindor.
No, I answered incorrectly. Obviously,
Well, if it makes you feel better,
I will admit
Yeah.
I didn't try to I wasn't like trying to like not that I would know well enough to like whatever but so I was like I'm just gonna answer honestly. I'm like most likely
That's what you
it'll be where I wanted to go, and no, it wasn't. So
I wonder if we should have done this on screen. Now I'm wondering if we should have, because I have my doubts about you, Tad.
I did it 100% honest.
I cannot believe that you're a Gryffindor. That
I am disappointed.
well, if it makes you feel better, if you actually did get sorted, you would still be able to make a choice until the sorting hat. No, I want to be a Slytherin. It would be like, all right, Slytherin.
Yes, I want Alan Rickman as my teacher.
I mean, he's dead, so thank God.
Nah, he'll be back.
Evil
He
Will.
always comes back.
He always comes back. What about? I do gotta ask you. What about his death? How brutal that was.
Yeah,
There's some brutality right there, back to back, because you get the death of Snape, then you get his memories. All the deaths in the Great Hall with Fred, Tonks, and Lupin right there. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if you caught it, but there's the scene where Hermione sees the one guy like biting the girl's neck. Did you catch who that was? So the guy is Greyback. That's a werewolf, by the way. He's not transformed, so he's killing her by ripping out her throat.
Okay.
That's Lavender Brown. That's Ron's ex-girlfriend.
Well,
From 6, that's the girl that he's making out with to make Hermione jealous.
that makes his life easier then.
I mean, yeah, but still, good on Hermione to be like, no.
We
and
also
like,
saw the
no.
Asian chick, right?
Cho, yeah, she did come back,
So
but no part. Like,
No.
no.
I was just like, oh hey,
Hey, there she is.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but yeah, that's a callback there. There's a couple. There's dude, it's so much worse in the book. I'll tell you that right now. The way they did Fred's death in the movie, I actually rewatching.
And that's one of the 2 rapscallions, right?
That's the twins. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So see, there we go. She could write another book about how the other one spirals into like alcoholism and depression, and eventually shoots himself because he lost his,
Jesus
his
Christ,
brother.
Dad. Oh my God.
It's like they're 2 peas in a pod, man.
No.
Like that.
I do have one bit of thing that she has confirmed, because she is very active with like confirming things later on. One of the things that she did confirm is, so a Patronus, your rat, the only way you can produce that is if you think happy thoughts. If you remember back to when Harry was trying to do it in the 3rd one.
But then Snape sent it to him
Huh?
or something, right? The horse thing.
The stag? No, that was Harry.
I thought in this we saw the flashback that he was like,
No, he thought it was his dad. And then when come to find out, it's him who time traveled. He's the one that produced the Patronus. But it's something that J.K. Rowling confirmed, is that George Weasley, Fred's twin, is never able to produce a Patronus again because his brother died.
yeah, see, I told you. Oh, they're twins, even more
They're
so.
twins. Yeah, they're twins.
Alcoholism, depression,
God damn it,
suicide.
Dad. You stop it. Not with Harry Potter. Damn it. Damn it, man.
Jumps off a high bridge.
No, Tad. No.
Oh, I love when I can still upset you after all these years. It's a superpower. It really is.
It
but
really is.
did you ever find? I don't know if did your wife able to sign in and get the
I don't know.
animal?
She hasn't responded, so if not, I'll have to text you later with it. What she is.
Yes, I'm as disappointed as you are shocked about my thing.
I can't believe it. She might have just stopped watching. She might think that we're unwatchable now that you're not in Slytherin. She is actually a Hufflepuff, so she doesn't share her house with you. Me and you would be in the same common room and share a dormitory and everything, because we're the same age. So
Yeah, and
we'd be in the
Maggie
same year.
Smith. It's not bad. I
Damn
guess.
right, sir. Sword of Gryffindor.
Yeah, Dame Maggie
Dame
Smith.
Dame Maggie Smith. Absolutely.
Indeed.
Let's see. Harry becomes an Auror, and eventually these are things that she has. J.K. Rowling has confirmed later on. I don't know if you want me to read these or not.
Oh yeah, sure.
Harry becomes an Auror and eventually head of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement and marries Ginny, has 3 children. Hermione becomes the Minister of Magic and married Ron and has 2 children. Ron becomes an Auror, but then leaves to work at George at Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. Ginny becomes a sports writer for the Prophet. Neville becomes a Hogwarts professor. That's one thing that they didn't cover in the movie, I don't think. He becomes the herbology professor because he was always really good with plants. So,
Okay.
Hannah Abbott marries Neville. She's a side character in the books. You don't really know her. Percy that's Ron's older brother who's a piece of shit. Becomes head of the Department of Magical Transportation. Let's see.
So this is just stuff she just randomly tells
people have like asked her stuff like, hey, whatever happened to, with George and stuff like that. Just, so.
You know what? I figured it out.
What's that?
Gary Oldman was a Gryffindor.
Yes, he was.
That's probably why
He absolutely was.
That's probably why it did it to me.
Alan Rickman wasn't, though.
I know. But if it's Gary versus Alan, sir, there's no fucking...
It's Gary.
Yeah, oh, my God, dude.
Oh, that's right. My wife's Patronus is also a St. Bernard, so 2 peas in a pod.
No,
me and my
you
wife.
were wrong then. You said it was something cute and adorable.
It is cute and adorable.
No, it's a
St.
monster.
St. Bernards are cute and adorable.
No,
they're
they're-
one of the most beloved dog species
No, there's
on
monsters.
the
I
planet.
just drove by one the other day.
Where? Don't tell me on screen. I
It
wanna see-
was... I don't remember.
I must know. I want to see the dogs.
Yeah,
I love all
I
the
don't
St.
remember where it
Bernards.
was at, but yeah, I was driving. And
Well,
I,
that's the Harry Potter movies, Ted.
yeah,
You finally watched them.
yeah.
Is your barber so proud of you?
I mean, she hasn't heard about this movie yet.
About
but
this one?
she's been quite happy to
Yeah?
discuss it. Yeah, after these episodes, I always end up going to get my hair cut on Monday, and
Yeah.
it's that's the whole scoop.
That's
is,
the whole.
is,
All right,
is-
let me
is-
break it down for
yeah,
you. Here's
pretty-
what I thought.
Yeah, and just asking questions and stuff because
Yeah.
she's a huge fan and stuff.
Oh,
So, and I'm I don't know, I don't even know if I'm halfway through the second book yet, but trying to remember where I'm actually at in terms of like what's going on. But it's definitely good. It's enjoyable. Now I can say I'm truly a millennial because I've heard that's one of the things that the younger generations make fun of millennials for is their
Loving Harry Potter.
obsession with Harry Potter. So
Now you got to go down to Universal in Orlando and go to the Harry Potter. Universe.
I got to go to Simpsons shit and Universal.
I mean, if we're gonna go to Harry Potter.
Quickie Mart.
I do love this.
I got to go get a squishy.
I do love this about Universal that they do with Harry Potter. We absolutely should do Simpsons as well,
And that's Universal,
isn't it?
But these are Warner Brothers movies, aren't they?
Yeah, they're down there.
But they're in Universal Studios land.
Wizarding World of Harry Potter is an immense themed located within Universal Studios Los Angeles and Universal Orlando Resort.
That's just weird because that's two separate studios.
I mean, there's lots of different studios represented in Universal.
I don't know.
Not just Universal properties.
Strange.
Isn't Simpsons owned by Disney?
Now, but originally it was
owned
Fox.
by Fox. That's a different
Yeah.
studio then too. So
Yeah, but Fox doesn't have a film. Well, 20th Century Fox, but 20th Century Fox versus Fox TV studios. That's kind of a different deal. So
I mean,
until they finally made a movie,
the amusement
eventually,
park
but-
makes money. That's all they care about, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It's not making movies. It's a theme park. I do have to say, I do got to tell you one cool
Earlier
thing.
when you were saying Harry Potter versus Lord of the Rings, I was going to say, well, Harry Potter has a theme park. I'm like, but then again, that's just New Zealand is just the entirety of New Zealand.
The entire island of New Zealand.
Lord
yeah.
Lord of the Rings, like we have a fucking country, so
yeah,
fuck
we got
off.
a country. Fuck off. I will say that one of the coolest things I ever heard about Universal with the Harry Potter world, Wizarding World, is that when you get a wand, it has a sensor in there, so you can be like Lumos, and they have lamps that light up.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff. Like you can actually like cast spells
Was
around the park.
the iPhone that you said that and it would turn your flashlight on.
You can do it on your phone on Samsung.
Oh really? I thought it was an iPhone thing.
No, it's anything that speaks basically can do it. I don't know if let me see if I can do mine. Lumos. Nope.
Nope. I'm pretty sure it was an iPhone thing.
Yeah. I had that set for a while where that would turn on my smart light bulbs.
Oh, I was gonna say
on my
yeah,
house.
could do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think I enjoyed it overall. It was it definitely. I think it was different than what I expected going in. I suppose. I
Yeah?
think like I said, I think I said early on. I think I expected the series to be a little bit more childish.
Right from the start, we got murder.
And even from the start, yeah, and like racism, and there's a bunch of other things like kind of layered in there and stuff. So
the racism, the classism as well, and the
that's where I'm at in the book. He just called Hermione a Muggle,
mudblood,
or
mudblood,
yeah, because then they had to like explain it, and I'm like, are you that fucking stupid? Like, I don't know this world, and I know what that.
If
probably
someone
is
calls you a
referring
mudblood, you kind of can figure it out.
Yeah, it's like it's come on, context clues here.
Self-explanatory, my guy.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory, Harry. Come on.
Yeah, it's like, come on. Yeah, that's the last spot I listened to. So that's where I'm at. I don't know how far that is in, but that
is not very far in, I will say.
Yeah.
Basically, you can tell the first 6 books. You can basically tell how far you are because there's 3 Quidditch matches per book. And basically, it's like a third of the year. Like, the last match usually happens in like April, May, which the term ends in June. So it's like you kind of get the hint of like where you're at. That happens before the first match.
Yeah.
So that tells you where you're at.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's slow going, but I don't know. I'm not in a hurry because I'm like, I'm not going to have time for any more.
Nope.
With the way my schedule's lined out, so it's like,
nope. We got some stuff to do with the other show where we're going to be listening to some, reading some other books, and so when you're, like I said, we're gonna circle back to the books because there is going to be some hearty discussions.
Also, I up behind me, I got some Welcome to Derry.
That's absolutely true. It's
finally got that in.
Yeah. I want it.
It's good stuff.
I think my wife will let me put that up.
Should.
She loves Welcome to Derry too.
Yeah,
so
it's good stuff.
Very good stuff.
R.I.P. Rich.
Oh,
what a hero.
What a hero. Absolutely hero. Just so we can get this in the episode.
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That button lives forever, just like Rich.
One of these days.
Nope. It won't be
One
gone.
of these days.
Nope.
One of these days. You know what? One of these days, what the best thing ever to do?
Yeah.
Would like have that button, but you push it. It's either an Umbridge line or a Carmody line.
I might hit you if you do that. I might hit you. I might throw something like I'll destroy your alcohol.
I mean, you wouldn't get far, sir. you wouldn't get far. And I am able to shut the stream down before I murder you.
So it's not on camera.
Yes. Whereas if you punch me, that's just assault on camera.
That's just assault on camera. I'd show them the video and they would be like, "Oh yeah, he deserved it. He turned a Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan Kenobi button into an Umbridge. But he would deserve it."
My algorithms now are just constantly throwing the I have brought peace, freedom, and dude, that whole, and every time it comes up, I'm like, I'm watching the whole thing.
I have to watch.
Although there's part of me now that I'm starting to Jones, where I'm like, well, now I want to see the duel.
Now I got to see the
So
absolutely.
It's like
it's one of the better duels. I will say that.
Yeah, it might be one of the best. In terms of like
it's top 3. If it's not top, it's top 3.
I honestly, because it's tough, because it's like it's got the balance of like the choreography of like episode 1, because some people love that. It has that choreography, but it has the emotion of like Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, how is it not
perfectly balanced as all things?
Yeah,
should
maybe
be.
maybe it's perfect. And also, now that we're we're pretty much through it now, Batman is filming.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that a little bit.
Also, I will say though, all the people are freaking out about it snowing. I'm like, it was snowing in Batman Returns like most of the movie.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas time, so everyone's freaking out about snow. But I'm like,
yeah, but Tim Burton's Batman versus Matt Reeves' Batman, 2 very different beasts.
But people
there.
are acting like we've never seen snow in the Batman universe.
But there's and the tweet that you sent me, that is a very famous Batman scene where
and that's different because
because
because the guy said I want to see like bloody Batman,
Batman in the snow.
But there's people I'm seeing elsewhere that are just freaking out where it's like, oh, it's in the snow, it's set in the winter, and I'm like,
this has happened before, right?
This has happened before.
Actually, I think it's happened twice. Because isn't one of the Batman and Robins or Batman Forever in the snow? Oh no, that's just Mr. Freeze.
Yeah. You know what killed the dinosaurs? The
Ice Age. Iced to meet you.
I'm actually considering rewatching it.
Are you?
Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Ever since Joel Schumacher passed away, there's been a lot of people kind of reevaluating it and stuff. And honestly, what it comes down to is his whole thing is he was leaning towards the Adam West realm. So it's like, if that's what he was attempting to do, hating it because of what it is, when that was the intention, like that's so it's like, and as a kid that grew up watching the Adam West,
that's like hating the Dark Knight because it's dark and gritty when you're expecting Adam West. Well, I wanted a more upbeat Batman. What is this?
Yeah. So I'm thinking about revisiting it. I don't even remember if I have it anymore or not. So,
I think you got rid of him, didn't you?
I may have. I don't know.
I mean,
No, it's.
I mean, but are they in there is the question.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't have thrown away 4K. Those are too expensive.
Oh,
for
they're
that.
4K?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I bought the 4K. So,
I actually think I borrowed that from you a couple years ago so my wife could watch them because she didn't remember them. And then afterwards, she's like, yeah, those are bad.
Yeah.
They were pretty bad.
but yeah, I don't know. I'm not committing to anything. But yes,
Maybe that's our September episode. We'll revisit Batman and Robin and Batman Forever and see if they're really that bad.
one of my favorite things.
Should we do it?
One of my favorite things ever is the line from behind the scenes where Jim Carrey's doing Jim Carrey shit and Tommy Lee Jones is just like, I cannot condone your buffoonery.
Your buffoonery. I've never heard that before.
It's one of my favorite things in the world.
That is a button. I can't condone your buffoonery when you get off on one of your fucking tangents.
And I'm not sure if there's like actual audio of it or if it's just like a story that's been
I
told. But
wish.
it's like,
If there is a God, please let there be a clip of Tommy Lee Jones. I cannot abide your buffoonery.
buffoonery. Yeah. Oh, dude, so good.
That's so funny.
But yeah, so yeah, the Batman, it's on the horizon. Seemingly, it's
good
filming
to
now.
see him doing stuff, and also the car.
Yeah.
Do I get another chase with that Batmobile? Because
Just hook it to my veins!
Yeah. Plus, I also sent the thing in the chat. It sounds like Penguin is getting a second season.
it is. That's exciting. I liked that show.
Yeah. So good stuff. There's definitely some parallels with Penguin and Kingpin.
There is.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm really excited to. I think I might actually rewatch Born Again season 2 before our episode 2 because
Yeah.
like that was such a good season.
It
Like,
was.
there's been a few times this last like handful of weeks where I've just been like, I want to go rewatch that last episode or like the whole season even, and I haven't. But here's the thing, man. Give me a fucking Bullseye show. I do not fucking care.
With Matthew Lillard and everything.
I will dump a lot of things that might be on the horizon to just give me that. Like, yeah.
Are you okay? Okay. Let's
Give
talk about this.
Bullseye the mask where I could see his face though. Give the actor a fucking break and allow him to actually emote.
All right, let's talk about this. What kind of show are we talking about?
I mean,
lay it out for me, Ted. Write it.
I mean, a buddy cop movie with him, or a buddy
Him
movie
and-
with him
him
and
and-
Matthew Lillard would be incredible. Matthew Lillard just got cast in A Man of Tomorrow, by the way.
I did see
you
that.
see that?
I did. You sent that. to
Did
us.
I? I don't.
You
I,
did send
I
that
don't
to
remember if I
us.
sent it.
Yeah.
So James Gunn and him re-linking up after 20-something years. Scooby Doo. He was Shaggy.
Gunn did Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Did he really? I had no idea that Gunn did Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yes, indeed. So sorry, what were you just challenging me?
I just want you to lay it out for me.
Oh.
How this show?
I
What is this show going to be about?
Wilson Bethel is just absolutely fucking I think he's
Yeah.
he's entered his way into the top 10 of video game comic book castings of all time, if not top 5.
Let's talk about this real fast. I saw something, and I think I saved the reel. Since we're talking about it here, I'm going to insert this here, even though this should be in our Daredevil episode. I'm going to insert it here at the end of Harry Potter: The Deathly Hallows Part 2.
We're into tangent zone.
Yeah, we're into tangent zone. I mean, we only got like 10 minutes left, so let's just do this. Someone made a point on this podcast, and if I find out who it is, I'll give Tad the info so he can put it in the description. Someone made the argument that you could say for comic book castings that Daredevil would get all 4 seats on Mount Rushmore.
Oh, 100%. I mean,
between
Matt, Punisher,
Fisk, and Bullseye. Could you make an argument for any comic book character to replace one of them?
tell me, give me a challenge. Give me someone that would
Either Magneto.
Problem is, you have 2 good ones.
You have 2 good ones. So which one do you?
Because like right away, I would imagine people would try to throw like Heath Ledger at you. I'm like, no, because there's so many other actors that have done great jobs in that role. Like we're talking about. Nobody ever thinks about Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin. Nobody thinks of Ben Affleck as, no, those have been erased. Like those don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks of Colin Farrell as Bullseye.
Thomas Jane as Punisher.
No, not or the other guy either. It's just it's not a thing.
I forgot there was a second guy, wasn't there?
Yeah,
like the sequel.
It's the one that just played Balin Skull in Ahsoka. Just passed away. Ray Stevenson.
Yeah,
is that his name? Ray Winston, but that's the special effects guy. Ray Stevenson, I think, that played the second. He played the second Punisher. Balin's skull from Ahsoka. So that's what I would challenge is like find me one. And I know some people maybe are going to throw Wolverine at you, but like
It's up. That's up to you, right? Looks like Dolph Lundgren has played the Punisher. Ray Stevenson has played Punisher.
yeah.
So
That's the thing is like they've all been like, and these are just like fucking all time performances. And I thought about that with that final scene when Matt reveals himself and like the look on Kingpin's face. I'm like, it's just
it's Vincent D'Onofrio.
You can't. I honestly, I'm not saying 100% that is Mount Rushmore, but I'm saying that like you've got to challenge me to knock someone off that mountain, and I'm not sure how successful you're going to be.
I think the only one, and I know that this is not going to fly with you because you're never a fan of this character as much as other people.
Yes, correct. I'm not.
Is Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool is like the perfect fucking casting. So when you're talking like perfect casting, Deadpool does have to be in the conversation because my God, did he fucking nail it? Like to a fucking T. And so I think that's the one that I could argue, and the only one I could consider taking off is Bullseye. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm with you 100%.
And I think after this season, I think it's hard to take him off, man, because he already gave us a lot of great performances in Daredevil.
Oh God!
And then what they did with him in this season is just like
last season too. Like, let's be perfectly honest, he was a part of last season, and he was great in that too.
Yeah.
Season 3 of Daredevil, season 1 of Bored Again, and season 2 of Bored Again is the Bullseye show.
Yeah.
Like, just like season 2 was the Punisher show, but at the same time, the fact that Charlie Cox didn't get lost, because it's so easy for the hero to get lost with the villain, or for another hero
happens
to
with, I call that the Batman
that's
mentality.
Heath Ledger did it to Christian Bale, and I'll tell you right now,
some people claim that Michael Keaton got shadowed out by
Joker
Jack
and
Nicholson,
and then Danny DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman and Penguin respectively. You got to say, like, damn, that's some heavy hitters there for Batman to overcome.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons why I think Pattinson did a really good job. I don't think he got overshadowed by the Riddler. I don't think he did.
No,
I think he portrayed Batman so strongly that it still is his movie. But I think you're right that it's one of the things with Batman is that he has such good villains that they overshadow him a little bit.
Yeah.
But even so, look at Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh my God, Dafoe as Goblin, dude.
Yeah, and there, like I said, there are some arguments to be made, but Mike, all I'm saying is like, and I'm not going to crown that. I'm just going to say that I see where that's coming from because like
that is not a hot take. That is a foot to stand on.
Yeah, it's an incredible amount of, and I think the other part of it too is we've had way more time with these characters, these actors in these roles than probably ever. I bet you we have more hours with like Charlie than we do with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Oh, that's a good
10 hours per season times 3 seasons times 5 seasons now.
How many hours has Hugh Jackman?
Oh, easy, dude. I think Daredevil might beat him in 1 season. 10 hours? Well, maybe not. Maybe 2 seasons, but
total span 10 films though.
Yeah, but like when it's a 5-minute or 2-second cameo saying "fuck you" in First Class, they're counting that. That doesn't count.
That's true.
So yeah, versus just the Daredevil show alone, 30 hours for Matt playing for Charlie Cox playing Matt. So
run times 20 hours and 58 minutes for all of his movies, including.
Wait, what does it say it again?
20 hours and 50. So 21 hours.
Yeah. So he had it beat.
How many hours is the Daredevil?
So you've got it's
show and Born Again total. This is using AI, so take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Daredevil alone, 34 hours.
Yeah.
Not even Born Again. Not even counting Born Again. Just 40.
Yeah.
Hey, Daredevil has 48 hours. Okay, I'm going to ask you this question, Ted, because this seemed preposterous to me. You know those videos where people come on and they're like, $50 million, but you can only play one game for 24 hours. What game could you do it? What? Some of them are so fucking easy.
I think they're rage baiting, to be honest,
right?
like in the sense of like that's just all so easy. Like even the one where it's like, hey, would you go live in the cabin in the woods with no internet, no human beings for like a year and a half? I'm like, wait, I'll do that for free.
Wait, you'll pay for it? I can go live there? Absolutely, I'll do it. Like I don't have to work.
Deal with people.
You'll provide my food and entertainment, but I don't get internet. I get books and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I'll do it. This one last night, my wife saw me get so pissed off at this because it's so stupid. $50 million, but you have to watch a TV show for 48 hours straight.
I mean, I've done that anyway. So. I mean, I spent.
The guy even said that you can sleep for 8 hours. That doesn't count. Just as long as when you're awake for 48 hours straight, you watch one TV show.
I've done that a few times. So yeah.
I'm like, that's so easy. The question is a matter of, does the TV show have 48 hours that I can watch? Because I mean, I can tell you right now, I can watch Simpsons for 48 hours, no problem. MASH, nope. Daredevil's 48 hours now.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's 3 shows right there off the top of my head that I could do.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of good
you
shows.
You do 24,
sure.
Seinfeld.
Yes. Oh yeah, easy peasy.
So it's such a stupid question.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if I did the next time on.
Uh-oh.
I did not. Actually, yeah. So go ahead and keep talking.
I mean, we already talked about it earlier.
It's Mando movie.
Yeah,
so.
we talked about Mando and Grogu earlier, so it's no worries. Everyone knows we're going to be going to see Mando and Grogu just a couple days before we record.
Yes, indeed.
Wait, is that next weekend? Or is it the weekend after? It's like the 21st, isn't it?
So yeah, next time on Mando movie. 22nd? Yeah, 21st. I think 22nd's the release date. So 21st is our movie.
And then the 23rd is when we record.
Yeah, so it'll be the next day.
Just a couple days after the movie comes out, we'll be not live reacting, but reacting pretty soon.
Yeah, reacting pretty well right after. And then after that, Daredevil Born Again, then Better Call Saul again, and then Woman of Tomorrow, man. The summer is upon us.
Let's go. And then we'll have Spider-Man too.
No, Spider-Man
4. Spider-Man as well.
There you go.
That's what I meant.
Yes, you may. Or, that whole thing with teacher. See, a child abuse again.
Can I go to the bathroom? I don't know. Can you? May I go to the bathroom? You know what I meant.
Yeah.
That's an Umbridge line if I ever heard it.
I could see McGonagall with that, though.
No.
I could see her doing that.
No.
She's too proper.
No.
Yeah. All right. So that's it for the episode. Next time we're doing Mando movie in a fortnight from now. Can't wait for that. Although, sorry, the subheading on that's wrong. Next episode is episode 85. Because I was updating this on the fly. So,
wait.
Yes, 85. The subheading thing says 84 because I just barely changed the title.
This is episode 84. Gotcha.
It is. So yeah, that's it. I'm glad to have watched Harry Potter now. Now my now there's 8 less movies you can make fun of me for owning and not watching. So
I can still make fun of you.
I didn't put that in my watching, reading, playing.
I didn't either. Yeah, we obviously watched Harry Potter, guys.
It reminds me I gotta add it to my list. So
you do.
All right. That's it for this episode. I'll sign off like I always do, or as I always do, by saying love what you love, let your geek flag fly high, and to hell with anyone that says anything to you about guilty pleasures. Also, the hat was wrong.
the quiz online was wrong. The hat wasn't wrong. Let's be perfectly honest. That's not the real sorting hat.
Yeah. Well, it's at theharrypotter.com, so it's pretty as official as it gets. It was wrong.
I think we need to have you redo it. Retake.
You can't, though. You have to have an account.
Oh, it's true. I wonder if there is a recount, a retake. But I'm going to say it. I'll say it. I'll stand by it till the day I die. Severus Snape is a horrible human being.
Alan Rickman is the man. All right. See you guys.
Bye, everyone.